What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Woody, and guys, we have something that is going to shock you. It's going to shock you, or maybe not, But first, I do want to introduce a new YouTuber. Name is AA Rotter, right here. Be sure when you do see him, and he will be posting somewhere, be sure to follow him, man. Give him a like. You know what I mean? Be sure to do that. So, Rotter, go ahead, go into the chat for the YouTube and go ahead and post your link in there so they can click on you and they can watch some of your videos. All right, so right off the bat, what's that?
And become relevant.
Become relevant. Yeah, become relevant. So, right off the bat, we might as well just get into it, guys. So, we have that, we have a bunch of leaks, okay? And we're going to go into, we'll start with the C39 one. Okay, so they're saying C39 is coming. I do know the time that they are going to be releasing it. We were asked not to say, but I will say it's before next year. Okay, that's all I can give you. It's before next year. There's only
right
so
before next year, bitch.
I can't say the exact day, but it's before.
Right before
it's
next year.
It's this year. Okay, that's all I can say. But C39 is coming. C40 is coming. I am skeptical about the C41, but it is possible that C41 is gonna come. And guys, because it was in the coding. Developers leaked this. It's in the coding. So that is what the C41 is going to look like. Kind of looks tits, not going to lie. It's got the whole smoke or whatever you want to call it coming out of the top of it.
Fucking cocks. It looks like 4 cocks. Like literally dildos, like literally all over.
Well,
Mid-range is gonna love this shit.
It looks like Raz's nightstand.
Mid-range is gonna love it.
Well, mid-range might like it because here's what I'm thinking. I mean, C40 would benefit. Wouldn't it benefit for long range, right? But C41 would jump back into the mid-range advantage. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always a fleet. There's always something that can change it.
Woody, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you were told when it's going to be released, but they did not tell you if C41 was going to be released.
Precise.
It's in the coding, bro.
Yeah.
But the coding does not have the release date.
They don't have the release date. They gave us. We were just told it's going to be before next year.
Well, ask that person if it's C41's coming.
Oh, I trust me. I did, dude. I did. That's all they would give me. And that's literally all they would give me. But trust me, I wish we can. I wish they would tell us the exact date and all the information. But you know how Camel is. They don't give you everything. They like to leave you out hanging. But guys, so for the people, I'm gonna blow this up so everyone can see. There is a new system. This is also in the coding for uranium. Okay, not only the uranium mines, not only be able to buy it, but there is a new system for uranium. And we will, obviously, it's not going to be free. It's some kind of wish system. Whatever that means, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Right?
I wish for you.
They're probably like, yeah. They're gonna have like a something saying, "You wish, you wish."
Yeah.
No,
Woody, that's just a mini game, bro.
Well,
yeah, tell him, man.
But it's saying uranium. Look up here.
I know you can get uranium in some mini games.
Well, I mean, I didn't say exactly what it was, but hold on, it gets better. It gets better. I gotta find it though.
In fact, we've had a mini game almost exactly like that already.
That gave us our uranium. Well, the Medici does, but that's not about the only one we have.
No, remember where it had the, I guess it was kind of like a roulette wheel in a way, where you pick the prize that you want, and it would like spin around. And if it landed on that one, on the last one, you got like double.
Lottery ticket.
I know what.
Oh, that lottery one.
Yeah, I think that had something to do with a wish too.
It might. And everything is gonna be costing money. We all know that. There's no escape from that. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, if they have, I'm trying to pull up a picture that you're gonna like to see because it looks like they have some kind of digger or a mining device.
We call it a pooper scooper.
Yeah, I call it the pooper. Me and Raz call it the pooper scooper. So let me try to see if I can pull that up. And you know what? I actually showed it in a video.
You didn't tell them the good news, Woody. When the C41 comes out, everyone automatically upgrades to C34, so you don't get zero.
What? I'm not saying that.
Why you lying your ass?
I am not saying that. What? Dude, what are you talking about?
I mean, that would actually be good.
It would, honestly.
This is a troll.
It would,
but engage a lot more people to stay. It would.
But I think Camel would. They wouldn't. And you know what? It's not even about people staying, people leaving, because people are gonna stay. The people that have quit because they're bored, they're probably gonna come back. You know what I mean?
We quit drugs and we came to Camel. Like you.
You're like me. But okay, I did just upload some stuff into the chat so I can blow it up and show people. All right, this little device.
Can I do it, Woody? Can I do it, Woody? Can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll give the honors to Raz.
So right here we have the pooper scooper.
Don't forget to end it with 2000. Pooper scooper 2000.
The pooper scooper 2000. Yeah. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. But this is like, when I saw this, I kind of knew what it was about. So that's the top of the shielder. That's the top of the shielder right there.
Correct. And I actually.
And then you connect that.
I put them together. Well, I put these ones together.
Okay, wait. That's the hell tank right there.
Yeah, that's the new hell tank right there.
Oh, that bitch is whipping, son.
Dude, look at all the missiles, the guns, and.
I know. There's so many guns and missiles. But you know what, dude? I still think that the shredders are still going to be relevant because the hell tanks have always been like more for damage output, and I think that with the release of the hell with this new hell tank, they're gonna it's gonna resort to having formations all over again and stuff like that.
No, I think that the tanks are going to take over because you got to remember those fucking planes. They silence skills, so skills don't mean shit anymore.
I have a question I want you guys' true opinion about this. Okay, the planes that they put in. Okay, I think the planes were a setup move. The planes that were put in, and now we got that mining device or whatever the hell it is. And if they're saying there's a new way to get uranium. Is it gonna be a new resource? Like, is it gonna be like straight up fucking space rocks?
I think so because when I was talking to you about the show, Woody, we were like talking about it. We were like, okay, bro, like, okay, Camel is like whenever C36 and C38 came out, Camel found another way. Like, they added the tracker. Remember that shit where you could like go and and go kill a uranium monster every so often. You know what I'm saying? So like they're gonna make uranium a little bit more abundant.
Oh,
so I think they're gonna add a new resource.
Eric's up for sale right now. Huh? I'll have to get him.
Eric, who, the black?
You wish. Eric, the fucking guitar leader, man.
Go back to the pooper scooper. I haven't looked at these yet, actually.
Right.
I don't know.
All right, like these are the images that I got. So I mean, this is everyone in the game is seeing these. These are the like unfinished shit, but these are the images I got that was from coding, from someone that gave it to me. I'm not gonna release no names. I'm not releasing no names.
You know what this.
Fuck you looking in cars for him, man.
Is it a pooper scooper or is it like a catapult thing?
What?
It's like a.
But because look at the way like the seats are, right? The seats are on the same side as the scooper.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah,
it has a missing piece to it.
Yeah, generally tank treads are going to be in the back. So I think you guys got it backwards. I don't think it's a scooper. I think it's. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Right? I know, right?
You know something? If you know,
it looks like something that like a mid-ranger needs to dig up his ass or something. That's what it looks like. Something like it looks like a hand right there.
Everything's about someone's ass with you, man.
Only mid-rangers. They're only mid-rangers. You don't have to feel about them.
I mean, it could be. It could be a new front line or
resource.
Back line.
Resource. It's like I think it's a no. It won't be that. Can't do that.
It won't
won't
be
be
a
that.
fight. It won't be a fighting thing. You know what it's going to be? We know
No, it won't be a
Camel
fight.
very well.
It looks like
Do you know
something. It looks like something you gotta find something. And I've got a feeling that since we got the spaceships now, I've been telling Woody about the shit. Dude, like that's it. Like we got the spaceships right there, right?
That's what I was
And
thinking.
then we have the spaceships. So I got a feeling we're gonna be mining fucking black matter or some stupid shit.
Hey,
This
what?
thing is,
And that's
they're
gonna
gonna make you upgrade this. They're gonna make you pay to upgrade this
Well,
to either get it faster or whatever. 100% Camel's gonna make you pay
Well,
to
yeah,
make it better.
that's a given,
So-
dude. Like we already know.
So did anybody data mine the HP values and all the stuff of the other units?
They did not give me any data
Uh-huh.
for that.
Hey, what?
I mean,
Guess
it's
what?
Oh, let's go.
It's easy enough to get out of Unity, but
I honestly don't know how to do
I
all this
mean-
shit. I mean, if you know how to do it,
I mean,
no,
all you
I
have to do-
I
all
refuse
you
to
have
play
to-
this game.
all you have to do is just like just compare it to the previous ones, right? So like we both know like the fucking T11 tanks and then the T12 shredders, right? But if
No,
you get like
no.
two, you know what I'm saying? Like you just
That's not where
The
I was going with
shredders-
that.
the
Where I
teams-
was going with this is when
Oh.
the warplanes released, they had HP values, they had defense attack values. I was curious if there was a new unit or something that had those values.
oh.
Okay, here's something to throw out there. What if it's part of your battle fleet and that Pooper Scooper takes uranium from the person you attack? Depending on how big it is.
no, bruh.
No.
Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. That is never gonna happen, because I would literally start killing everybody.
I mean, whales would be the most hated people on Earth.
They already are.
We would want
but-
something
No, they're
else.
not.
I know.
Most whales
Well, they are by the farmers. They are by the
they
Yeah,
are
farmers.
by
I'm-
other
man, I-
nations.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
other
mad as fuck,
nations.
bro. I lost a $10 bet. I lost a $10 bet off.
Well,
this
you
shit, man.
okay. So, the only reason I say that maybe 41 might be coming, and people are thinking it because not only that castle, and then you got a different castle here, and where's the other one? There was another one. Where is that other one? Well,
So,
you guys already seen the other one, but the fact of the matter is, so that's 3 different castles that we've seen so far, right? And then it says, 41 here. But here's my
I
question.
want to say,
Here's my question. You guys will probably be able to answer this better than I can. I see Castle 40 4 times, and then 41 3 times. 39, I see it 3 times. So does that mean Castle 40 is going to have 4 objectives to upgrade before you can go to 41?
No. What that is, that's
no.
an asset model. It probably has something floating around it, or it expands, or
yeah,
something like
like
that.
like 4 cocks or something, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking, like some of that shit, you know what I'm saying?
So kind of how like the C38 was with the floating
C38
things.
was with the
Yeah.
floating things.
Yeah, when you got the fucking 2 elevators.
Hey, who's ever
Hey,
watching this,
whoever's watching this,
you're making it
You know,
echo.
for fucking people, man.
I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was, but Manny, I'm happy you're here. Hey, Manny, do you have any input on the new this guy, the new officer?
No. Nope.
He's out? Is he out?
Yeah, he's out. He's for sale.
All right. Excuse me, I'm about to go buy him real
At
quick.
least that's what I. At
Hey,
least that's.
Razzle, if you look
Wait,
at
he's
the
got a
thing-
fucking guitar.
He's got a
Yeah,
guitar.
hey, Razzle.
Yeah.
It's a
If you-
flame.
if
It's a
you look at his-
flamethrower.
What is he
Shut
like?
up.
Is he like a bard? Or what the fuck is this?
No, he's like a Simon,
He's a-
pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Razzle, you know what's gonna make it interesting
Who's-
right now?
Wait,
This is Valentine.
wait. Who's speaking to me?
This is B time. Shut the fuck up and listen. Hey,
Oh.
so
Oh,
listen.
pussy.
They have literally like a wheel of fortune type or a roulette type of thing where you can win Eric right now. So people are probably gonna be able
Wait.
to 5-star him, 6-star, pretty much 5-star him if they really
Wait, there's a
want to drop
wheel
some
of
money.
fortune for him?
No, like a roulette type of thing.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, and you can win him. So if people drop a lot of money and you keep getting him,
All right, well,
Probably
okay, well, let me do it while I got y'all on the fucking line. Let me do it.
No,
Okay, so I'm gonna put in
there's a
$50.
purchase limit on those rolls.
is there? Yeah.
No, there ain't. No, there's.
Yeah, there is. It says right here.
There always
It says,
is. There always is.
look, there's a purchase limit on
After
all this.
$1,000.
You can buy
After $1,000.
you can buy 5 100s, so that's 500. You can buy 5 50s, 5 20s, 5 10s, 5 5s, and 5 $1. Or 20.
So, like-
Okay, I
So
said
you're
that
telling
wrong.
me-
I said that wrong. $21, 10 $5, 10 $10, 5 $20, 5 $50, and 5 $100.
So like $1,200.
Right around
Ish.
there. Ish.
So for $1,200, you can basically possibly get this dude.
No,
Possibly.
you can
Yeah,
probably
that's
get them
what-
to like.
Oh, you still get them when you buy them right there. Look,
Yeah, and then
it's
you
right
buy,
there.
and then you get these too when you buy them. So
So
if
technically,
Yeah,
you
so
can
this-
almost
so this is what
buy
I'm-
this guy.
500 spins,
this is what
which
I'm
would
gonna
be
do.
everything. And here's
what
one
I'm
thing. Here's one
just
thing
gonna-
that I did that I made sure that I saved was a whole bunch of these.
Don't use them yet.
I'm gonna save to that. I got one more day before he comes here, and then I'm gonna use them on him. That's what I've been saving them for.
Yeah, the envelopes. What? Let me see.
Yeah.
I didn't see. What are you saving?
The
I saved the envelopes, and I saved the envelopes, and I saved the random pieces. You know what I'm talking about? Like the random pieces that give you like for any officer.
Mhm.
Oh yes.
That's a
So,
smart.
so is
Yeah, I
he a
saved a
drill
bunch of those.
master?
Yeah, he's a drill master, and we'll go into his thing right now. Drill master.
What's up?
Right here.
Oh, thanks, bro. You left it over there?
So
Okay, so there's 3 slots now. Jesus.
yeah. but
Let
here,
me see.
some of this stuff is actually good. It's actually really good because it's like better than all the other drill masters, honestly.
Wait, why isn't he?
Woody, what do you know about the?
Where do you
Apparently, someone
find
said there's
that?
2 other officers being released. Someone up a director and a strategy. Apparently, do you know much about that?
I didn't hear anything about that yet, but I'm sure when it comes out or before it comes out, I'll hear something about it. I promise.
They need to get rid of that stupid Morgan. Man, he does nothing. He's useless.
Wait, go back
Wait,
to the
who,
officer
Morgan? You're
skill again.
tripping.
All right.
You're tripping. Morgan's awesome.
Reducing-
Dude, Morgan's only feet bluff. What else do you use Morgan
For a lot of things.
You
I
don't
mean, it
use him for
depends. I
rally.
mean, I'll do that.
for? Who uses
Huh?
rally anymore? No one uses rallies anymore. He's
I
rally
never-
useless.
So
I never- I
this
never
is
use that.
reducing
I never use
this
that.
is reducing the health and the defense when you're attacking. So I mean, isn't that the first one that we've actually seen? I mean, we've seen reducing
Yeah.
attack, but this is actually reducing the health. So that right there
Yeah,
is going to be a big thing.
it needed that.
Well, it depends
Yeah, I
on where
needed
it's
that.
applied.
Right. Well, yeah.
If it's applied to the
Which for
overall
me-
pool,
Well, we got
That
we got 4 slots now, so we can add him, and all the other ones will be there as well.
Man, let me see this shit. I don't even think I can, I'm just gonna get him through Hero Strike. This is stupid. I'm not gonna gamble like that, dude. It's
And
retarded.
then the next one, of course, the max, garbage. But this right here, I like this. It weakens the long range attacks, so it's a
yeah, we've seen that before on other drill masters.
well, yeah.
Wait a minute, I
What
got-
we didn't see was the one I was showing before with the little raccoon, the guy from Galaxy the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What's his other 2 skills? I'm guessing the hospital, and then what's his last mid range?
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, he's a solid officer.
yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, he's a solid officer, and that doesn't even include what his. Okay, here's what that's going to be. 2 soldier types, 30%. That's going to be big. Well, that should be big, honestly.
Yes, it is big. It improves the attack of your groups by 22% or 20%. If you do the math.
I mean, but if you go up against someone that's got like 1800, 1800, that might be big for other people, but that's not going to do anything to them.
It's only gonna matter. It's only gonna matter if it's a whale versus a whale. That's it.
No.
No.
So breakthroughs are always damage. So it's a really solid calculation.
Yeah, for everything else that they come out with, bro. I mean, come on, man. They keep doing the same shit, bro.
No, that might be one of the best breakthroughs actually.
We'll see. We'll
Next to maybe Doc or
Well, Maria's breakthrough can deal up to
Maria's
200.
good.
You can deal up to 200%, which is good. Of course, I ain't got that. I haven't even messed with these. And like this one, I mean, this one wasn't all that good. Simon's breakthrough. It's just
No,
like,
they did. That's a
But that's
really
hard.
good one. That's a good one.
Simon sucks, bro. What are you talking about?
It makes a pretty big difference if you don't use it.
I mean, bro. Like this just goes with every officer, bro. Like the only way to really test this shit out. I mean, like when they add an entirely new officer, if one person doesn't have that officer at all, and you have the officer, it's gonna make a fucking difference. You know what I'm saying?
so.
Like it's just so fucking annoying. That, like,
So what you're saying is that you're going to be testing everyone in uranium mines.
of course I would. I would experiment on everybody.
No, what he's
Absolutely
saying
will.
is you pretty much have to have it to be relevant.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Which, I mean,
Exactly. And like if you don't have it, it doesn't matter how much money you spent down like previously to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got, like for example, Rams Castle. If you don't start spending on that shit, dude, like I'm not all max stats like that castle is. But if I keep getting certain officers that he doesn't have, then everything that he spent, which is quintuple of what I ever spent, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna make it irrelevant. So in essence, you're just paying to have something faster than everybody else, and if that person doesn't have it, then you know what I'm saying, it's kind of a shortcut. They'll just keep coming out with shit until like your castle becomes stronger than somebody else's maxed out castle at that time.
oh yeah.
And you don't even have to be maxed out.
Well, yeah, like in time, like years upon years, because I mean, you talking about max Titans alone. That's just like,
No, that's not true, because literally I fight people with like way better Titans than me, and I beat them, and that's because I'm either having like better, like more either officers or or more plane or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That negates that, but that's kind of like a misbalance. So I don't like that balance, because that doesn't. You shouldn't become irrelevant if one or two things come out. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Like that's just how I feel.
well, I mean, maybe in other games, but I mean, this is Age of Origins. Like, you got it to where people are literally 10,000 times stronger than you.
You need this?
Okay, yeah.
But now that we got that, what do you guys think about the C40, C41? You guys actually think it's going to be 40 or 41, being that we've seen that coding?
So I think it might be C41 because they should add the workshop. C40 would make sense too, because sometimes they added only 2 levels of the town hall. So maybe they keep on doing this.
Well, here's the thing. In their other game, War and Order, isn't their highest C40 right now, or is it C45?
No, it's C40, but they went from C35 to C40 in one big jump. So
okay.
maybe they're splitting it up in 3s and doing 3 at a time.
Well, that would make sense, because we went from 35 to 38 in 3. So that would make sense.
They probably might release 41 next year. So they might release the first 2 this side of the year, and then 41 from next year.
It's possible. I mean, like we were saying, it's just in the coding. It doesn't mean that they're going to release it. But
They're not gonna do that.
they
They're not gonna do that.
I mean, they might.
They're gonna release it.
I guarantee
What
you
have they
that
ever?
there's a lot of like whales out there that that stop spending this, and I guarantee once it's dropped, they're gonna fucking drop a lot.
No, because they've already got all the uranium they need. They've got it banked, dude.
What if it takes a new resource? Not saying it will, but what if it does?
That's probably
Yeah.
the only way they're going to be able to get them to spend more. Because the whales out there who's got like 7 million uranium, so they'll get there quicker. And that's what happened on the last one on 38. So essentially, what they're going to do is they're going to think about how they can get more money out of these guys, and a new resource is the only way.
No, I think they're learning they make more from events than they do city building, to be honest.
Okay.
Because
easily.
Iron Blood, Triangle, like just the cost of those events is redonkulous to play at a high
Yeah,
level.
but yeah, and then you have smart players like me that's like, okay, well, you know what? We don't need to be doing this shit. The rewards are trash, and then we start cutting back. But one thing that a surefire bet for them is the castle. New resources coming, boys. Take it to the bank.
Take it.
If there was a new resource, they would probably be somewhere in the code.
I'm gonna say that it's some kind of like intergalactic resource out of the world or some shit, and they're gonna use the fucking airplanes that we have to go mine it.
Well, look at it this way. Where is it at on our city?
Probably on a fucking. Okay, I don't know. It could be anywhere.
I mean, it could be up here for all we know.
No, it's
Yeah, it could be
between
anywhere.
Raz's mom's legs. That's where it is. We're
Ooh.
gonna
No, you know what's crazy? It might not even be an actual new building. It might just be the spaceship right there. You remember how like look at the spaceships, right? You see how like he shows like four or a couple of them. I feel like that would be like the. You see how like we have like the the wheat farms and the steel farms inside of it. I feel like that shit is gonna start producing some kind of moon ore or something like that. The spaceship went to go get, and it's gonna have like a little tab above them that you can just collect it.
It's called
and the
Rosium.
I think I think eventually this is going to open up. I really, truly do.
So the only way
What?
they can make it to upgrade more than one plane is now put Disney resource in, and obviously depending on the level of the plane.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
That's the only way
I'm
they're going to get
big on
people
that.
to get 5 planes. No one's going to get
I'm gonna be so mad, bro.
Can you imagine just the
You
cost?
wouldn't
of
put it past Camel, though, would you?
Well, no, we wouldn't put it. But everyone, I'm gonna say about 98% of the players in the game only got one plane maxed out, or at least close to maxed out. They haven't messed with the second or the third.
What do you mean 98? That's everybody. That's everybody.
No, there are some people. There are some people that like.
I mean, they have people-
There's like
they have some-
0.001% of people that got one plane maxed out. If that.
That
Yeah.
is true. That is
yeah,
true.
that point.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm saying like there's like that percentage of people that actually started their second play, like 2% or 0.2%.
Even if they started their second plane, they don't have a second purple plane by now. You crazy, bro?
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Like that'd be
Yeah, you
fucking
bet.
crazy. That would
I'll
be
punch you in your
crazy.
fucking face if you're not with
So
me.
while we are talking about that, I do have a question for this. I just gotta find it. Sorry. Okay. When C40 or C41 hits, is it better to rush there or to go slow?
I'd say go medium.
If you got the
That's
shit,
what I
do
do.
it. If you got the shit,
Yeah, if you got the shit, do it. If you got the shit, do it. If you don't, I say go like medium.
Well,
remember it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah,
Remember that.
okay, you've got time to buy uranium between now and then.
You're right.
So do it now if you're fucking planning on doing it.
Well, and that's what I mean. Like for instance, me, I'm a C36. I got a long ways before I even get to 38. Do I keep just like go to a paper tiger to
No.
40? Or would I just continue to do what I'm doing, build what I got, and then go slow? I know the answer, but
Bro, I would get the C37 if anything.
well, I'm actually what I'm working on next is 37. That's the last thing I have.
What I would do if I was a C36 or if I was a C35, deciding if I want to go to C36 or whatever, I would skip snipers, go straight to C37, get the fucking shredders, and mix it up with doomsday cannons, and then fucking mid rangers are gonna hate you, and then fucking that's how you become a little bit more relevant. The snipers have been nerfed, bro. Like they've been nerfed so bad. They suck so bad, bro. They nerfed it. They nerfed them, and I know, like, when I used to use them. Remember when I was like fighting C38s with the snipers, and I was fucking people up with it when I was a C36. Remember that shit?
I do.
That shouldn't have happened. But back then, but it did. But I still, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like they heard the bitching of C38s about it because they're like, why are these snipers fucking us up? You know what I'm saying? Because them bitches were. And now they fucking buff the EMPs. and they buff the Doomsdays, and the snipers are just irrelevant. So skip C36 and go straight C37.
Raz, here's
as
a
far as
question. Raz, here's a question about snipers because you know quite more about them. So obviously, I've been told with snipers, if you're a 38 like facing another 38, it's good to have more snipers because it goes after the shredders. But if you're fighting something less than the 38, then they're just useless. Is that true?
No, dude. It just dude, they've been nerfed so bad, bro. That like literally like the Titans like cannons.
They do go after the shredders though, don't they? If you have them.
Oh yeah, they're 1 point. Yeah, they have to. The shredders are a 1 point, considered a 1 point target for them. So yeah, they're gonna have to go for their shredders, but they're not as impactful as a fucking EMP.
So it
used to be.
Depends on the fleet formation too. On my
you need about 50k.
There is
35
bro,
to 50.
There is no depending on fleet formation. But you're talking to a dude that all he does is fleet formation. Shit sucks now, bro. Snipers are trash.
I'm
the one that I was for them back in the day. Matter of fact, you know what makes it even worse? You want to know what makes it even worse? All right, so let's say if you're a C37 versus a C37, and one of them picks Doomsdays, the other one picks snipers. All right, snipers have been nerfed so bad that by the time both of their fucking their front lines are gone, the fucking snipers aren't gonna beat the Doomsdays in a one-on-one fight, bro. The Doomsdays straight fuck them, dog, because they're so squishy now.
Yeah.
They're so squishy that even the Titans cannons, the fucking Kamehameha he throws, yeah, that bitch be burning the fuck out of them too. They're squishy, and like it sucks now because they're so irrelevant. They're just so irrelevant. Bro, I love the snipers, bro. I used to use the fuck out of them.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm thinking? Okay, and I just thought about this. Okay, when is the cannons due for an upgrade? The Doomsday cannons.
What cannons?
C40.
The Doomsday, they're getting C40.
So
I would say C40
what if this is just half the cannons that we're thinking the Pooper Scooper is?
Wait,
what if this is the back end of the cannon and we're still missing the front end of it? What if this is just the I don't know C12 or C13 cannon?
Because let me look at this shit. Hold on. Let me zoom in.
Like, I mean, that could very well be it because it could be just an anchor point.
Yeah.
At the back of it.
And being that we're talking about the cannons, that's what I was like. Wait a minute.
Open up.
But that's why I wanted to look at them too. It didn't look like a cannon to me though.
What this?
No, that's something else, bro. It can't be a cannon.
What did you want me to open up again?
I was saying you should open up the cannon in your factory and then compare it, literally right there.
Don't laugh. Well, no, because look behind it.
Yeah.
Put them side by side.
But like it might just be missing.
Maybe that's the back. I don't know, man. But that arm, that hand on the floor, just like screams Pooper Scooper.
No, it doesn't. It screams like mounting brake, like
the only difference is that seating right there. You know
that's
what
I'm saying. The seats have it pointed the opposite way. That probably is the cannon.
Well, there is no picture of the cannon, so because we've got all the pictures for all the other troops, but not the cannon. So that could be the cannon. It's just the top part's missing.
Yeah, like because like how I got like the stuff that I did, I just put them together. Like this was two separate pieces, the bottom half and the top half, and I just mounted it like puzzle pieced it together. But that was a dead giveaway because the two pieces that I had, it like literally was a puzzle piece. You put it, change the size, and it fucking lined up exactly to that.
So the guy gave you pieces and for you to put it together.
That's what the coding was saying. That's what the coding was saying.
They're just assets.
So this is what happened, fellas.
Like these are the pieces I have. I put that piece on top of here, put that piece on top of there.
Yeah.
That piece on top.
So I looked at the shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was looking at the shit, right? When Woody showed me this shit, because I was on the phone with him, and like I was looking at it, and I was like, what did I tell you, Woody? I was like, wait. I looked over. I'm like, that's the fucking shielder, dog. And then like, fuck you. I was like, look, put that piece on top of that one, dog.
Yeah, you did.
But
you did.
You know what? I was like, you know what I think. You know what I think's gonna happen, son. I'd like for the shielders to be relevant. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, they're not relevant at all. Like,
They're not.
I personally,
They're relevant on defense for the sheer fact that they take plane targets.
They suck, bro.
You know when you're C38, you've got that formation where you send, I think it's shredders, armored tanks, and then in the middle it's bikes and rockets and zombies.
Yeah, that's
yeah, and then that you don't
What about
need shielders, because if you have your titans who do the shields, you don't actually use the shielders. So
you can never. No, that's not true. That's not true. It's stacked, but it's a shitty stack. I'd rather use the additional population to something more important than cannon fodder.
So you're saying you wouldn't use the shielder then on that formation?
No, I wouldn't use. It just depends on who I'm fighting, right? But I mean, if I'm trying to get fancy with it, like fuck it. Which I'm gonna be getting fancy with it too, because like this screams new formations coming.
like,
So-
what kind of formation do you think? What kind of like different formations are thinking without seeing like the stats or whatnot?
It would be the same
that-
formation
I
change
think.
when C35 came out.
What do you mean? What formations came out back then? Back then it was 1198, bro.
Well, that's until the Titans come out.
All right.
But it's going to be the same set
All right.
of coming out.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop talking. You're gonna listen to me. This is what's gonna happen. Okay?
Jesus
Number one,
Christ.
what we're gonna do is like we're gonna obviously have the health tanks in there, right? You're still gonna be able to use the shredders because the shredders HP is still gonna be relevant. The shredders are still gonna be able to take a blast from because they're gonna have. I'll bet anything that the shredders HP is still gonna be higher than the health tanks.
I bet you.
Because the health tanks are gonna have more damage. Yeah, well, it's because like the tier X health tanks had the tier X shredders were fucking had a lot more HP than the T11 tanks. So yeah, they will.
It's half.
Yeah.
Add
Well,
two units together to get one,
It was the
bro.
buff. It was also the buff too that it had like the 50%, whatever the fuck. But like, if you ran like for example, when you were running like when you fought somebody, right? And they were running a bunch of doomsdays or whatever, niggas would just run fucking more shredders to fucking like buffer the doomsdays blast and just hold that shit down like that. So I think that what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up using health tanks. You're gonna mix them with some shredders. You're gonna fucking. I think that the armored soldiers are still gonna be relevant. For the middle part, it just depends on like who you're fighting. But I'd still put your little cannon fodder troops in the middle. And then you're just gonna start maxing out your doomsdays, and then probably use the EMPs or the snipers as cannon fodder.
So that
Cannon fodder. That's it.
This is gonna be the difference between the T11 hell tanks and the new hell tanks. Back to
100%. The tanks are going to have more HP than the shredders, without question. Like
Okay.
that's not even a question.
Who said that?
Matt.
Okay, you're wrong. Okay.
No. The T11
The skill that the
have
shredders
more
the
HP than the T10
check the skill. The skill that they're gonna have.
Okay, the skill is better on shredders, but skills are becoming more and more relevant with silence.
Yeah, but that goes for everybody though, bro. You literally, I can, just like they can silence me, I can silence them. So what the fuck?
Right. If they're silenced, then all it is HP.
Same thing with the tanks. They're gonna silence their skill, and what's their skill? Like the fucking attack shit? Yeah, shit going
That's
through.
what I'm saying. Then it comes down to who's got more HP, so the tanks are better.
Nah. Well, it's just gonna depend. It's gonna depend on who. I'm not saying I don't know right now because I don't even know the hell. I haven't seen the new tanks, right? So I can't tell you, 100%. But I can tell you right now, the shredders are definitely not gonna be obsolete or irrelevant. I 100% they're not gonna be.
Well, they're not going to be just because so many people aren't going to be C40.
They're not gonna be because they can still make them. You can still make the missions up in
If
formation.
you compare the tanks from the previous,
Yeah, that's what I was just doing.
Is the shredders higher, like Matt's saying?
Well, I don't got the stats.
No,
it is.
Just look at the.
So the shredder's
pull out the
HP,
fucking actual proof.
the shredder's HP is 22,260, and then the HP on these are only 9,302.
And then the shredder.
Oh wow! So wait. Wait. So you're telling me I'm right again? Okay.
Wait, what?
So
The HP on a shredder of a tier X shredder is 19,000.
tier 12 shredder.
Okay,
Oh.
no. You need to be looking at T10, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at T10.
Okay.
The HP on the shredder on a Wasteland King is 15,325.
Yeah.
And then the T11 is 9,300.
So I mean, it's considerably more.
Yeah, so basically it's what I just fucking said, Maddie.
No, because 2 tanks is 1 shredder, dipshit.
Yeah, but you still have that fucking ability where it debuffs all that shit, nigga. So what the fuck?
So
I'm just telling you that the shredder. What I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. This is all I'm telling you. I'm saying that the shredder is not going to be obsolete. That's all I'm saying.
I love
I'm
you
telling
guys.
you that if you take the skills away, HP and defense are the 2 most important.
Oh my god! And so is attack. So is their fucking attack, not just HP. Just a fucking attack. Why do you think we have all these damage reductions?
FBI, open up!
Jesus Christ! Does anybody run melee damage reduction? Come on.
It doesn't have to necessarily be that. It could also be like, I can silence anything. Like you get silenced from anything, bro. It's just random.
Exactly.
And not even random.
So
You know
if
what I
it's
found out?
silenced,
That's
the one
bullshit,
with
too.
the more HP is better. So the tank is better. Why is this not clicking in your little pea brain, bro? Like,
because you're going with ifs. I'm not going with ifs. I'm going with what's fucking gonna happen. I'm just saying that. All I'm saying is we don't even know the stats of the new Strata, the new tank. So I can't 100% go back and forth with you on it. All I can tell you is that the fucking shredders aren't going to be irrelevant. I don't think they're going to be irrelevant. I still think people are going to use the fuck out of them, and I'm still going to use that shit. Even when I'm at C41, I'm still going to use that shit.
So even if
I still think
even if the hell tanks are more than what the shredders are now at T12.
No, because you still want to divide the damage output. You're always going to need more than one front line troop. You know what I'm saying? So the shredder would naturally.
You got the Axeman. You also got the Axeman, and that's a new
troop
as well.
Yeah, they're gonna die. They're gonna 100% die to the fucking stormtroopers, and they're gonna 100% die to the fucking Doom, the fucking whatever Ultima cannons, or whatever the fucking new cannons are. They're just cannon fodder.
Right. All they really are is like.
Well,
give them a little time.
Have shit for defense.
That is true.
Yeah, they're not gonna be good against those. I mean, the reality is the Axemen aren't gonna be good for the kind of like the meta that we're using. So they're not gonna. They're cool.
What would you the only use Axemen ever had was to fucking confuse.
I would. I mean, it just depends on what you're fighting, right? I can't give you whenever I know what I'm talking about. I like to know everything about what it came out already. I don't know the stats on the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But all I can tell you is if I'm fighting somebody, right, whether it's a mid-ranger or whether it's a long ranger, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna look at what they have, right? So they're gonna look. Okay, so if they have like EMPs, right, we know that EMP's third attack strikes basically 3 enemies at the same time, 3 different troops at the same time, right? So that typically randomizes with that. So if you only have one front line of let's say for example, if you're cocksucker Matt, and you only run like fucking T13 tanks, right? And you don't have any other troops to buffer that fucking third blast of the EMPs, then the next hit on the third is gonna be probably a zombie and somebody from back row. Or it could even fucking randomize that shit and hit one of your fucking Titans and fuck your mom. And then your Titan goes down. So what you do is you fucking run multiple front lines. If he's only using, for example, if he's using snipers and he's only doing 1 point damage, okay, so naturally you're going to want to put, shredders, tanks, and axemen in because the snipers are going to have too much work to fucking kill everything at the same time because it only focuses firepower onto one type of troop when it does its special. But the cannons focus multiple troops. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to 100%, the cannons are gonna be like a fucking nastier EMP, except fucking they're gonna be durable as fuck, and they're gonna fucking fuck some shit up, especially the Titans. So you're gonna want to buff. You're gonna want to buffer. You're gonna want to buffer. So long story short, you're gonna want to use the shredders against the tanks, and you're gonna want to use the hell tanks.
But this is what I'm saying.
Or whatever the fuck the hell.
If you've got the tanks and the new tanks and the shredders, and then you've got the new cannons and the lasers, So what's the split now? So in the front, you're going to have obviously shredders and some tanks. And then obviously we all been using lasers. So I'm long range, so I've been using a lot of lasers. So now what's the split between the lasers and the new cannons?
It's all gonna depend. It's all gonna depend on how much HP you're running. If you're running like a fat HP, if you're running a fat HP, if you have a lot more HP than you do like long range HP, normally what you would do is like what I've seen people do is they would put a fuck ton of front line and then spray and pray, you know, that their front line doesn't crumple. You know what I'm saying? That their HP comes. But typically, what I normally did was when motherfuckers did that, I would run just enough front line to where I would max out my back row so that I can hurry up and kill them faster. So it's basically of who can kill who faster. You know what I'm saying? So if they're running, if they have
To
more
answer
HP,
your question, you're gonna run like 80% cannons. It's what you were asking, right?
no,
No, 80%
can't
back
say-
of his back row.
you
of
can't
his back
say that.
row. Of his back
You
row.
can't say that either, bro. You can't say that either, because you don't know who the fuck you're fighting.
Long
I
range.
can give him. I'm giving him a general answer.
Did you guys already check out Lee God's what's it called?
I was
officer?
just thinking about that. Lee God, you posted yet?
Yep, he posted it right on your chat thing. Look at that shit already. Crazy.
What the fuck?
What shit?
Holy shit, Lee God.
Exactly.
Dude, you almost maxed it.
Damn, this dude is tripping.
He wasn't fucking around. Damn.
The envelopes get opened tomorrow because
Yeah.
they're not ready yet.
So
I got like 2,000 envelopes. I think some dumb shit like that.
God damn.
What the hell?
This one. Wait, Lee. So how many frags did you need to get him? Like 50, 56, or 50?
I ended up overall buying because of that stupid event. Like 169, I think, or 150 or something like that. And then I had like
that's weird because
160 purple frags.
Yeah, but he's not coming up for me for some reason. Let me see. I don't see him in my
Those
selection.
frags actually helped you out a lot.
Yeah, I've been saving those frags for a minute. So I had, on the whatever you get them from, the fucking Titan wheel or whatever the fuck.
Right.
So yeah, I had like 160 of those fucking things, and then however many I bought.
So let me ask you, is there possible that someone in the game right now, if they were saving and they spent whatever was it, $1,200 worth of shit, could they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Great One's got. I'm sure Great One, bro. Great One recently dropped like 15 grand on the Titan wheel, so I'm fairly certain his is, damn close to max, or he used those.
Whatever he's thinking.
Whatever those frags are, but I know that he definitely, and a couple of other guys and nations that I'm unaware of, definitely have spent the last Titan wheel event. Great One and some other guys spent over 15 grand. I spent like 2,500, but like. Still, those guys spent like over 15 grand.
Yeah,
just
that sounds more like me.
I'm actually gonna text Great One to see where he's at. Tell him to see if he can come in here.
Yeah, let me put my daughter to bed. I'll be right back.
All right.
Damn, I want to see the breakthrough. What it looked like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still talk to Great One or no?
Very rarely. We'll text every now and again, but
Yeah, I'm texting him to see if he's wanting to come in. Alright, we'll see. If he comes, he comes. I would love to.
They gave him a guitar, man.
Well, it's a flamethrower.
Lee, you aggravate me. Because literally, you could have like tested. You could have tested this before you just maxed it out, bro, to see what it did, bro. But you didn't do that.
Oh, he's gonna test it. He's gonna find you in the uranium mines. He's gonna test it. Man, imagine if you would have had that before a global conquest. Man, that's fucking insane.
I'd find his fleet without Titans and hit it. That's exactly how I'm gonna get him.
You're gonna bounce off. You're gonna bounce off, dude. I swear to God, you're gonna bounce off.
No, you're tripping, bro. You're tripping. If you don't have Titans, he's dead. if there's no whale in this game that can beat me without Titans, period. Period. If you think that there is, you're fucking dick riding way too much.
So let me ask Lee God a question. Lee God, you said you were at a concert yesterday, so and Barry had to use.
He said he was putting his daughter to bed.
Oh, my bad. Okay, we'll jump to Barry. Hey Barry, what'd you think about the Global Conquest last night and today? See if he mics up. I want to know who won everything.
Fuck Global Conquest.
Why?
Jesus
What happened?
Christ.
You must have lost.
Dude, I had pictures of like us. There's only like 70 people, not including like that's 70 in like in the whole like our nation, just in Global Conquest. And you got 343s like at 180. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, this sucks.
I think
Did-
we
did
had.
all your players quit?
Amen from 343.
What was that?
now?
Said amen from 343.
Yes, sir,
He's
Johnny.
here? Oh my God, Johnny's here.
I still can't get over this freaking Eric being pretty much maxed out already.
Fuck. People are like Jesus when they've seen Eric.
Like seriously, I was thinking, you know, people that are saving or whatnot, they might get 3, maybe 4.
Dude, like, I'm trying to get Eric right now, right? And like I got like 70 frags. Why the hell will he unlock?
Wait, what?
What?
Am I doing something? I gotta be doing something. I have to be doing something wrong.
Are you using elite envelopes?
No, dude, no. I'm saving it. I have
Oh,
a
okay.
bunch of
I was
Eric.
just making sure.
Eric, no.
So he
I'm waiting
probably
for like.
had like the purple frags already.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why probably has like 70.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah, I have
purple
a.
frags.
No, y'all have that. Y'all have that too, bro. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck?
You got to get the officer before you can use the frags on it.
But that's what I'm saying. How many frags does it take to get the officer?
8 or 10,
10.
something like that.
10.
10.
So like if you
Okay,
buy,
I have like
package,
70, bro, and I don't see it. He's not unlocking.
Oh, I know what's happening. You need to go into. You can't do it the way you're doing it. You need to go into the officers like Woody was showing, and you need to unlock him. A lot of people make that mistake where you're trying to get him through, the quick part, but you have to click on the officer, go drill master, and unlock him
good
there.
shit.
Yeah, it's on top right. It says unlock or
Yeah,
fuse,
you have to
whatever.
fuse him. Can you see on the top where it says fuse?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. You have to fuse him first, then
I
you
got
can
him.
use the frag.
You see, fucking
I'm
Raz.
okay. I
See,
I
Raz,
already
you-
have 3 stars.
You see, Raz, you're learning something every day too.
I'm gonna have to go test him right now. I already have him.
Is
at
that a
3
fucking
stars.
raccoon on a motorcycle?
It is. I swear to God, they just freaking
No,
copied
it's not.
him.
It's not a raccoon. It's a red panda.
It's a fucking raccoon, dude.
It's a red panda.
It's a red panda.
They straight up took it from Guardians of the Galaxy. Period.
You gotta remember, they're Asian, so red panda. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No raccoon.
You are right.
Like you can shoot this dude in the back and he would just
Blow up.
like,
Facts.
what the fuck?
Facts. That is facts. He's a freaking walking
I'm
bomb.
I'm literally halfway through Elite God right now, so I think I'm in good shape.
Where you
My
at?
shit's at level 26. I have a level 26.
Just reset
What's
your
called?
farmer officers. You know they're at like level 30.
Oh bullshit!
Okay.
No, I see. I was gonna like level up long range attack, and I said, you know what? I'll just save my XP and then level this guy up to 55 as quickly as I can. I think in 2 weeks it'll be done. 55 all these months right kill.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be freaking monster hunting like it's gonna straight up be like monster hunting for Void, but constantly now, for everywhere in every nation.
I've been doing that.
Well, I'm
So-
just saying it's gonna be like everyone's gonna be doing it. Like you're gonna be not getting any monsters soon.
Probably.
So,
But you know it's crazy. Like, so Maverick left the game a couple months ago. Like, break / left the game. He's debating on coming back, but he literally said, "I'm gonna save all my purple frags because I feel like they're just gonna throw another officer." Like once Maria came out, so like it's crazy that we do have another officer. So he was kind of ready for that in a sense.
I said the same thing to myself because I've been recently remodeling, getting rid of Siege.
Yeah, I remember Lee, I was saying about like, you know what, I'm gonna save up all my purple things and keep buying them because I feel like
What?
that's Raz. He's trying to park the car right now.
did he speak English
I
right there?
was.
No.
Nah, I told you I'm half Spanish, dude.
I don't
You're
know.
not half Spanish.
I almost heard some
I-
fucking lip smacking and stuff. I was talking you're talking straight talking like
I'm half
African
black.
shit.
I'm half.
Hey, Rast,
Hey,
on the
come
real,
up,
are you like Puerto Rican or Dominican?
Neither. Neither.
Man, you said that you were black and freaking.
Yes, I am. I'm half and half.
Well, there you go. There you go. Half and half.
He's like Tiger Woods, like retarded little brother.
Oh God. Damn.
Hey.
Please tell me you didn't have that on speaker with those customers.
No, I got you. I got you in my earbud.
They're gonna be like,
Hey, Lee guy.
they're gonna be like, we need to find a different place to park.
Range stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
You hear me, Lee guy?
What do you say? I'm sorry.
Yo,
I
what
said, I'm
the
surprised you haven't leveled
fuck?
up your mid-range weekend. Because you know that old man's gonna come after you, right?
Who, 442 old man? I mean, I'm not.
Yeah,
the star's
442
not
old
open
man.
for the mid-range weekend.
That's what you guys
Don't
got
you-
for Void is 442,
No, I got 351 for Void.
351.
That should be fun.
That's gonna.
Oh,
man, I
that's
got
gonna
four.
be
I got.
fun, yeah.
Bro. Y'all, oh my god, I'm so glad y'all brought this up. Y'all know who I got for fucking Void, dude?
Who?
I got 420, right? Nobody knows that nation, right? It's a piece
They're
of shit
so
nation.
trash, bro. They're the biggest trash
Right,
nation
right.
you ever
Wait,
met.
listen. I know what I'm like freaked out about is they have a super C33 in there. Listen to this shit. It's a
Ronald
C33
McDonald one?
with yeah, the Ronald McDonald one. He's a C33. He has 8.5 million officer power, 1.3 million in planes, 8,000 something in island.
Yeah, that's a
what's the
complete
other one?
waste of everybody's time and money.
Yeah,
I'll kill that
right?
thing so fucking fast in Void, it's ridiculous. I bet it's got
Bro,
no BP.
Bro, right? No, dude, and you know what's crazy to me, dude? I'm like, oh, and his titles are like 2 million. It's so funny. I'm like, this dude upgraded everything except his city.
I bet you he
I'm
uses
just,
like
you know,
a trap though.
I mean, if he's low
Yeah, that's
BP,
what I was
then
thinking, but
fine, you know, like
No,
that's
no,
his
no,
style
no,
of
no,
play.
no, no, no. Listen. So see, I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, he's got to be a trap, and he probably has a maxed out Kingsley, all kind of shit, right? So I'm thinking it's a trap, right? But then I go look at his kills, and he's like only 24,000 kills.
That's it. Wait.
That's it. So I'm like,
did you just say 24,000 kills and that's it?
no, 24 million. My bad. 24.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 24 million.
I was just say.
Just 24 million
So
kills.
he's
He's
that's
24.
I mean, it doesn't matter
That's-
if you had max Titans and max plane at this point. If you're a fucking T10 base, you're gonna get melted.
I
Yeah,
think,
right.
I think
What I'm trying to
melted.
explain-
I think the word melted is kind of like not even harsh enough. I think like nuked.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure, it might
no,
sting a
I mean,
little
if you're
bit with
fighting-
all those like skills and stuff, you know, with Titans and
No, I
plane
think-
and all that.
I
but
think
still,
it's
it's gonna
like-
get smoked.
I think he's gonna be able to beat C34s and C35, so for sure. Maybe even C36.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I'll give him that. Yeah, like he's a cool trap for a C34. But what happens when Daddy comes and fucking smacks that ass?
I think I think we got a video of that. What happens? Damn! I killed it! Damn!
Dude,
I
you're
killed
fucking.
it. Anyways, Liga, not at your back. So, how did your global conquest go? I was in the podcast with Barry, and were you able to get first place? Because I know he was in second.
First place, like individual or
Correct.
the nation? No, the nation. 299 took it. They definitely they had a massive showing in round 2 that didn't include any of their monsters. They had a fully maxed 250 participants and just whatever beat the shit out of everybody that was there in round 2. So they got the better end of the point stick, if you would. But I don't know. I know I'm still at the top of the ranks for individual, and I know that I smoked Kaya or whatever her name is a bazillion times. But in the grand scheme of things, I know that I'm still in the top spot of, whatever. Mecha G went out and had a showing this round of GC. He bumped up to like 102 billion points or some shit like that.
Holy shit. 102 billion?
A million, whatever the fuck.
Oh, okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I always get, whatever. I'm 109. He's like 102.
Okay. So he's below you still.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of room for, whatever points to be made, especially, if somebody's really going for the gusto type conversation. But, 299 just had so many people, and they're fat too, man. I think that S&M Alliance had, fucking 10, 12 C38s. It's hard to break those fuckers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they just had a merch too.
So, okay, so now that we have like you in here, me and Raz were actually, I think me and you might have had a conversation about this too. When C40 hits or C41, what do we think the price of uranium is gonna cost? So people that are gonna, that are buying the uranium, how much do you think they're gonna have to save for it?
I mean, I have no fucking clue. I know I have like 2 million, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of halfway expecting some uranium packs and these little, in the 5th anniversary stuff that just dropped, but they didn't from what I saw.
Right. Well, the reason I'm saying is I'm just to get to C37, it's 377,000 uranium, right? That's not even including getting to 38. So I was thinking maybe 2.5, almost 3 million for 40. And then if
I don't know, I feel like somebody like V-Time or somebody like did the math already based off of already then current, what had already happened in the past. And I feel like the projected number to like open cannons or something along those lines around 2 million. That's what I'm being told.
I thought Lumber did it.
Did Lumber do it?
So I knew somebody did it, so I know of the people that I respect in this game, like the number kept being 2 million, so that's pretty much the number that I shot for. I actually just started killing fucking trackers the other day because I got like 300 of those fucking things.
God damn.
So
you didn't never use them, huh?
Yeah, haven't used them since they fucking came out, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I was already C38 when they fucking came out.
So there's another 300,000.
You can tell it's about a year ago. Did anybody watch their fucking video, on how long they've been in AOZ?
I haven't
886 days.
Almost 1,000 days.
I haven't watched mine. Is that
997?
I haven't refreshed mine yet, so
I'm 887 right now. Sorry, guys. I'm smoking a joint.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Where do we find that video at? Because I haven't even watched mine.
If you just log in and you go to the stupid gallery thing, it'll make you play it.
You know what? I haven't even. I'm still on yesterday kind of shit. I haven't logged out yet.
Oh, got it.
Mine's
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. It tells you how many voids you won, how many times you won Chaos Land, how many times this, how many times that. That's pretty cool.
I'm at 1394 days.
I'm curious.
I think I'm old. I think I'm the oldest here.
I'm curious.
Yo, yeah,
Daddy, I heard
please
you
mute
selling your
yourself.
castle.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how long it's been for me, so I'm gonna log into a farm and then back into my main, because I haven't seen it.
Maddie, you there, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
Are you selling the base?
Yeah.
You got a number for it?
I don't know. I'm been thinking about it. I've had a few numbers thrown at me.
Well, take the highest one, and don't worry about who the person is.
No, I'm worried about who the
Wait,
person is because I don't want to fuck my nation. You know,
Hey, Maddie, I got a
that
question.
nation needs spenders.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna fork out what you're asking, they're a spender. You know,
Maybe.
What I mean, for the most part. I mean,
no.
Yeah, but
not necessarily.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
because you to pay $5 or $6 up front, it's going to be a lot harder to spend
Yeah.
something else. Like, you
Yeah,
know
I
what
mean
I'm saying?
that's like a 20th or a 30th of what I put in. I mean, it's
I'm gonna say this, and I'm pretty sure everyone will agree with me on this. When C40 hits, whatever price is in your head for a C38 now is gonna probably be cut in half or a third.
it depends on the nation. Because
Yeah, I agree with that,
it-
especially because there's only going to be fucking 5 or 6 C40s in the
Right.
next 3 months.
Well, the most I've ever seen a account go for was 10 Gs. That's the most I've ever seen or even heard of it. So if someone,
I've seen one go for 20.
damn, oh,
Yep.
I don't
Like
even
I would say Matty can get like probably like 4 Gs right now for his castle.
that's what I was thinking right there, 4 maybe 5 at the max
because
because of
I
the
read
nation.
his stats and he hasn't played in like 6 months or something like that. So obviously
well,
it's falling
I've had
behind a little bit.
somebody's been playing it, doing the uranium stuff. So I mean, it's it hasn't had
Yeah,
any
but
cost improvements though.
that's what I'm saying. Like they're probably just going to replenish gold or speeds and heals. They're not really going to, because they know it's not theirs 100%. So it's hard to spend on something that's not yours.
That is
So I would say, like, I remember fighting you guys in Triangle or DOD. I think what your stats right now, you can easily get 4 Gs for it if someone really wanted to play.
well, if they really wanted to play, yeah, 4 Gs.
Oh, let's watch Woody's video. How many days was it, Woody?
I wasn't paying attention. 996 days.
There you go.
Let's watch and see how many voids we lost.
Oh, yeah, we get to laugh at Woody. Let's go.
We had a good void streak until we merged.
At least you got some kills.
Yeah.
Going back to the question about 38s, I think more people are going to want 38s now because a lot of people are behind. They're going to want to buy 38s and get closer because, to be honest, if you
Right,
have
but they're not
35,
they're not going to be worth as much like how a C40 is. Like,
Well, so something you have to realize about my city is most of the RNG is already taken out. All of my skills are triple S for the most part on my officers.
right.
So the level up is just a straight path.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I agree.
people don't realize the SS skills or the triple S skills cost the most. I know Titans are expensive, but you get what you paid for with Titans. Whereas with the SS, you could be rolling and rolling and rolling, and rack up the hole in the wallet there.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. Like, easy.
Yeah, I would have
have
triple S
level
everything
100%.
perfect if fucking they had that 1,000 fucking shard thing when I first started playing this fucking game.
Oh yeah, that screwed a lot of people over when they introduced it afterwards. That screwed me over as well, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, most of my stuff's 2S, so I mean, I think that's good enough. I'm not gonna keep re-rolling just to.
Yeah, that's
get
how
that,
I am in 357, man. I for the most part went, double S unless it just came,
Well, here's a question: how much of a difference does it make having everything double S or triple S?
I mean,
Well,
you're talking
if you're talking about, like-
in LRA alone, you're talking about 30%, or
Yeah,
more.
30%.
That's 30%
for
in
sure.
Cross Nation, and then you have another 17 or 21% or whatever it is on the other one, the regular in Nation.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
'cause, I did mine right now, and I'm literally at 45% from that's Cross Nation LRA, and then 3S is 50%. So literally, it is. I mean, it's a 30% difference on all officers. But
Well,
do you
that's
really-
only for Cross Nation. Remember, you have in-nation skills which count. So
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest with you, like, how many times are now double merge or three? Again, are you really going solo a lot? Unless you're a super whale, you're not really going solo a lot. So it's like, it's just more about teamwork at this point. I feel like once my second merger comes, it's all about teamwork. If I don't
Yeah,
have the teamwork,
100%.
bro.
I agree. You can't do anything with 5 to 10 castles anymore, man. You need 40 plus all the time.
Absolutely.
And a purple flame, at least one purple flame.
in that attack.
At least one disruptor. I agree 1,000%, man. If you don't have that disruptor in there, it really hurts, especially against mid rangers.
I'll
See,
go
I'm
to
stuck-
sleep now.
I'm
It's
stuck
3 a.m. for
between
me. Bye.
stuck
But yeah, I'm not.
All
I'm
right,
not
buddy.
too concerned about the fucking the pop of the 442. Man, that guy's been my form for so long.
That's
This
I think
mid range
everybody.
that mid range weakness ain't gonna do it. You know, even though I'll slam it when the time comes, but you know, I mean, right now, yeah, I can make it level 19, but I'd rather keep it for unworldly. I don't even care about that mid range shit.
Wait, does anybody have an idea what the unworthy is probably going to be? That's just my curiosity. Is it going to be like a Simon? Is he going to have like a mid range attack, and then that's going to be?
I mean, I
huge?
should be able to open it tomorrow. I'd like to think. I got 2,000 purple frags, and
No,
I'm already.
we saw what it was.
Oh, you saw it? How?
Yeah, it's like a 30% chance of your 2 troops with the most units deal 30% fire damage for
No,
2
no,
seconds.
not
we're talking
not
about
the
worldly.
BT, unworldly.
The reason I asked is because if that's the case, then our MRA is going to have 2 attacks in that slot versus LRA is only going to have 1 with Maria. So I think wait, let's take that back. Oh, it is going to be MRA because Caddy and Maria have LRA. So this is basically going to
This is
give
gonna be another
MRA.
Simon. It should be another
Yeah.
Simon. It should be a whole another
Pretty much.
weekend fucking whatever guy. But his BT looks pretty cool. I'll say that. We'll see, but
all right. I bought 50 of those. That ain't gonna be shit. And I didn't get a single one. Man.
yeah, I just upgraded it to level 19. I'm out of fucking shards.
Yeah.
Woody,
mid-range.
why don't you just disable the animation and just do it quicker?
Because
You moved the mouse.
I like the suspense.
You
Damn
moved
it.
the mouse to it and then you moved away, and I'm like, oh, this guy.
Hey man, you know what? Fuck you. How's that? Fuck you. You like that?
Not really, no.
Alrighty then. Here we go.
Matty, I've got a question for you. Matty, I've got a question for you for us, not lead gods. Because I
Not
know
lead
you
god.
did the last podcast you did where how you guys helped lead god change his stats. So I think he was removing his cross nation melee defenses, and he was going. I think he said he was going with zombies. See, at the moment I've got all the cross nations, and I've been stuck between: do I go for zombies and remove my siege, or do I, go for melee HP in nation? So I know there's this whole question about zombies are the new thing. Would you suggest removing siege for us guys who are not the mega whales, or keep siege?
I would
Bearing in mind my
siege because it's so
melee
niche.
HP is over 1500, and my LRA is over 1600.
No, but the ones he removed weren't like a defense. It was attack siege that he removed. He lost.
No,
Like
that's what I'm saying. I've got attack siege on my officers, like the ones that you get on T. I think it's the ones that you get on the 3. So I can only change them for either zombies or another melee HP. I'm assuming. No,
So,
sorry,
so my opinion is you need to, go melee HP first. If it's available, you should already have it, and then you shouldn't have to give up the siege for the melee HP.
so
You
that
should
would
give
be
up.
so it'd be the melee so I've got cross nation melee defense, and I know everyone kept saying that's not something you should have. It's
Yeah,
better
you should
to have a
swap
melee
that for the
HP.
melee HP,
Yeah.
and then you should potentially, depending on your style of play and things like that. I'm trying to put together who you are. My bad.
I'm
But,
from an older world. I've not spoken on podcasts before. I'm from 151, so it's a
Cool, man.
very
Pleasure
older
to
world
meet
to
you.
you guys. You too, mate. So yeah, like I don't, because with my meat, I do go like probably about 10 to 12k T12 shredders, but then obviously I have a huge backline as well with lasers. So that's
Yeah.
how I usually play. I have like probably about over 300k shredders, so I can afford to lose them. It's not the problem. It's just, I kind of went with melee defense because I was doing an all-round build, but then I obviously found out that zombies were, became very, very important. So I'm kind of stuck now where obviously everyone's saying remove the cross-nation melee defense for melee in-nation HP, which obviously means, your shredders would hold up more. And then with the siege, replace that with zombies. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
literally just did just that, and I'll tell you from my perspective, and I don't think it really necessarily matters whether you're a whaler or not. My opinion, I think it's more of activity and the events that you play. For me, where was I getting the advantage of siege? Now, mind you, it was easier for me to make the switch once it was perceived the proper way. But long story short is I don't have civil war in my nation, so I don't need it, as much as I potentially think, and I only needed it for void. So with zombie attack, if I got rid of the siege, which I did, and I added 50% zombie attack, that allows me 50% zombie attack in basically all events, right? So it's like global, it's triangle, it's DOD, it's Chaos Land / Iron Blood, it's in nation, it's cross nation, it's every fucking event for zombie attack, and the siege was only in void for me. So that's what made the biggest sense for me is I was only using that particular skill during a void war, which is one time a month. Whereas we all know that Camel loves to give us new events every other fucking day, and so this was a much more well-rounded, utilized skill. And remember that the siege attack is only 20%, right? At max, at 3S max, I believe it's only 20%. So you're really and truly just getting so much better value from a zombie attack or even a zombie HP. Depending on if you fight alone or fight with others. I personally like zombie HP a little bit too.
Well,
that actually does make sense.
Being zombie is like the most powerful thing in the game, the troop in the game. Yeah, definitely with you on that one.
What's this? This thing that they have in Medici. When they do the zombie attack on the second stage, and then it ranks you. How strong your zombies are.
Yeah.
Is that just a dick swinging thing where it's just where you just stand? You don't really get any benefits from that. It's just where you rank after your zombies attack the damn thing, right?
Right.
Yes and no, but it also gives me. I mean, for me anyway. So I'm a quote unquote whale, and I watch others and things of that nature, right? Especially guys that I'll meet in certain events like DOD, Triangle War, things like that. So depending on how others rank in that, I use it as a gauge on whether or not I'll buff my zombies for some set events. Because now with the addition of the Iron Blood little buff, the car buff, you get that 4,500 extra zombies. If I'm fighting a guy like whatever, Great One for conversation's sake, like I'm gonna throw the extra zombie buff in there just because I know that nigga's coming. So it's like stupid stuff like that, or I just know that I can throw that in there. Or not because there's nobody strong enough to come mess around with me type conversation. But I think that goes, regardless of whether or not, you're a whale or not. I mean, you already said your stats, so I know you got, some money invested over there and you're kicking ass. So like at the end of the day, depending on all of the other fucking said people that are like you in your nations, which are a lot, I wouldn't go into that dick swing contest because, it's super simple to, drop a lot of fucking gold in Medici now. You can drop 40,000 gold like it's nothing.
Yeah, easily.
So it's super laughable, and I think it's funny, It's like, but whatever. I did it once to kill the fucking thing after I saw a Great One do it, but it's like, man, that was so expensive and so not worth 1,000 rep points,
No, Medici is just ridiculous. Like in the beginning it was alright, but now I don't even bother with it. If I'm honest with you, doesn't matter. Like,
I do it for rep points. I mean, that's really kind of whatever, But like at the end of the day, like for Medici, I will gladly take 600 rep points over 1,000 rep points and save 60,000 gold. Especially if I'm in the brackets of like a Great One or some shit like that. So these guys just go crazy.
Dude, you said you was dropping something like 400k gold in global and stuff like that, so you've got it. Like, I think you're on a whole new level than most of us.
Oh, dude, you have no clue. Like,
I mean, I think I currently have I had like 5 million gold at the start of like 5.2 million gold at the start of global, and I currently have like 4.7. So between Barry going ham in my account and then me going, which he crushed it, by the way. I was looking at the report. It's fucking funny, man.
Oh, dude, we did it. Like, he was crushing them. No joke.
Well, I had the fucking, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, I just threw you guys on mute, and I had it on my phone the whole time, like during the concert.
I think, I noticed you were in there.
So I was just watching or checking in every so often. But yeah, I checked the reports when I woke up this morning.
Dude, he was like a kid. He was like a kid in a candy shop. No joke. Like, he was walking around with a heart on.
I'm sure
the whole time. Right, Barry?
I'm sure it's fun to like randomly go fuck up, an account like Kia or whatever her fucking name is, But like, yeah, it's fun to go push around an account like that, especially for a guy like Barry. He's probably played them numerous times in events throughout the years,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard to go back to his city.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but whatever. He spent some time looking at officers and this, that, and the third, so maybe it'll give him some, heads up on where to go or what to do. But long story short is that account in 2 rounds spent, 500,000 gold. Did it go hard like it was the finals? No. I clicked speed at half rate, type conversation.
Yeah, I can only imagine the finals. Jeez.
I mean, I don't think that 425 is going to push for it, man. I don't think it's winnable without a very coordinated attack against certain nations that are going to be in the finals. It's not worth it, nor is it possible if you got like a 379, a 343, and a 299 in there. Like, no, it's too much for us anyway.
Oh shit! Great One's in Chicago right now. He's in my town.
I'm coming to Chicago like in 2 weeks.
I might have to call off work and come meet you, man.
Yeah, I'm checking out. I'm going to the Bears game on the 15th.
Lucky motherfucker. You're gonna like that stadium, but dress warm. Dress warm. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm a Florida boy, bro. Like, I don't go anywhere with my
you better put fucking long johns and everything, dude. Well, I mean, it ain't.
Chicago's cold, man. I got buddy.
Right now, it's not bad. Right now, you can still walk around in shorts, but like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
shit. Not my Florida ass. It's probably in the 60s or something crazy.
No, I think today was like 83.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Then,
yeah, it wasn't bad today. The mornings are cold. Nights are probably in the 60s, but like midday, once around noon, 2 o'clock, right when the Bears game is, or in your case, the Dolphins game, it'd be pretty nice. Unless it's.
I don't think they're playing the Dolphins. I forget who they're playing.
Then wait a minute. Are you just going there because you're going to be in Chicago? I didn't know you were a Bears fan. I thought you were a Dolphins fan.
I am a Dolphins fan, so my wife's from Indiana, LaPorte, Indiana, which is
okay.
Super close to Chicago and all that. So we're going up there for like a wedding or some dumb shit, and so
whatever you do, do not park. I'm dead serious. Do not park anywhere out there.
What do you mean? How to take a fucking Uber or something?
Take the train.
No, I got a parking pass like right next door.
Dude, I'm telling you, don't fucking drive there.
Woody, he's just gonna land in his helicopter. What are you talking about? Just gonna fly away afterwards.
I don't know about all that.
Well, if you are gonna drive there, you better spend the extra money and get like a VIP service, because they are known to be carjackings and stuff like that in their parking lot.
I'm not worried about that stuff. I leave all my jewelry and stuff at home when I travel. So.
Well, I'm saying like I'm talking about like taking your car, not just your jewelry, your whole fucking car. Rental. That's fine. That's fine. You'll be right by the shed aquarium.
If anything, we'll get my wife's fake ring, and that's about it.
Oh, you got a real one though. I remember you were saying that you got a real one.
Yeah, but when we travel, she puts the fake one on.
I don't blame it, dude. Fuck. I don't blame her. Like,
Woody, how's your Civil War going?
it's bubbly, delicious.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
it gets boring after the first couple of days. Then
Yeah.
it's just all about whose bubble drops, and
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, I'm from a world. Well, not from a world, but I'm from. You know the past from the worlds I'm from. I've been in Civil War from like ever since the beginning of time.
Right.
First nation, Civil War. Merge, second nation, Civil War.
Well, I played in Nation 52 for about 3 months. Hey, holy cow, Real Teachy, how you doing, buddy? From 52.
Yeah, 52 ain't a Civil War.
Oh,
a war is when someone.
52 is always at war.
No, but a war. What's a war? Define war. War is when someone fights back. No one fights you guys back. You just kill them.
Well, when I was there, the people that are there, they will fight back here and there.
They get fought back. Nikki recently got killed. Poor thing.
Which one? Which one?
I was like, man, that
Which one got hit? Did the old one or the 38?
Nikki, the YouTuber.
38.
Right. The 38 got hit?
Yes, it did.
Oh, that's the one that used to be mine. Oh.
She lost like 1.3, I think it was.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Not too bad.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I just felt bad for her.
Yeah. No, it does.
I recently lost the same thing when I in Void with 333. I lost like 15 million BP fucking with those cocksuckers.
I mean, the worst thing that ever happened to me was when Potato caught me in Void. Oh my god, that was the first and last time I ever got hit.
I heard some guy got 1.7 million troops killed by some farmers.
Oh wow.
I think I heard about that. It was like that.
Wait, is Raz still here? I was waiting on him to chime in.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to chime in.
What happens if you fix my shit? You get hit, right?
I got a train going by, guys. I'm sorry, but it was like perfect time when you said that train goes by. Damn, that motherfucker is loud. Like, get off the horn, dude. Jeez.
What is going on?
I got.
No, but honestly, the best thing that happened to Raz was to start Civil War and then get hit. Like, that's because now they're all like together. Like,
well, I think
that's the only thing I would give Raz. Like, 374 is actually a little bit stronger now than they were before, but it's still like not good enough. Like, in my opinion, for how many C38s they have.
Yeah, but Raz also told 373 if they merge, he's taking over, going to be the lead dog and take over RNG and shit, dude. I was like, what the fuck is this dude?
No,
No, that would never happen.
I talked to Caddy today and about the merging with 373, and I hate to say it, Caddy said it's not in the plans. Period.
Tell her to put it in the plans, bitch.
I don't got I don't got that kind of money. you gotta spend like $1 million.
Wait, are you talking about 373 and 374 merging together?
No, I'm talking about 370 getting a merge.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
I know.
No, you guys will get a merger. Because you guys got a merger a month after us, so we're like the next in line.
Caddy said that 373 is not in the picture for any merge, and then asked me why do I think I need a merge. I'm like, bitch, it's fucking dead. It's fucking dead.
You guys have to get a merge. Like we're like the last nations in the 300s to not get a merge.
Yeah.
So like we're all gonna get one. They probably meant right now. That's probably how she probably read it. And then you're like, yeah, no one's getting one right now until like November, December.
Well, yeah, until after Global Conquest.
Starting after GC finishes, right? As soon as GC finishes, it'll be mergers.
Yeah, about 2 weeks after there'll be mergers. But I don't know. They might not, because if
no, they're gonna do it, man.
I don't know. There might be something else coming out. There might be something else coming out that might be more.
If C40 comes out, you have to merge, because it's like the gap just got a lot wider in certain nations.
Yeah, and Civil War nations are gonna get smizzoked.
Yeah, and you still have all those new nations that need to get merged the first time. I mean, there's so many factors because they're not slowing down the release of new nations.
No, they're not. So I was checking out 1028, and the people are stupid there. And I'm not talking about all the people. They're all the older peoples that are already forced out of their older nations because they're fucking farmers. And I swear to God, the ways they talk about trying to tell these people how to build their city. It's like, look, dude, that's the way farmers build their cities. Like, I even wrote in Nation Chat, look, you guys are all people that's been kicked out. Don't listen to them.
That's exactly what it is. They've been kicked out of nation after nation after nation. And they try the same shit over and over and over again.
It didn't work the first 5 times.
And they still don't learn. And they still don't learn. It's always, oh, we want to play this, oh, we want to hold hands and this and that stupid. Oh, man, don't get me by farmers.
We just want to just let us grow.
But even if they found an ideal
This
nation,
just spent 900 fucking days. I just watched the video and you're fucking C31. Eat my fucking asshole.
Right?
Yeah, but even if they found a nation that, you know, magically worked out in their favor, they're gonna fucking merge and then get murdered. So, like, what's the fucking point of playing?
Facts.
Dude, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm from an older nation, yeah? So I've pretty much been playing this game probably about coming up to like 5 years now. Dude, you have people where you set a rule to say, like, I've been generous, and I've used Lead God as an example from his last podcast. I just shared the link and I said, you think I'm a bully? Watch what this guy says. Yeah, I set a rule and I said, if you're C32 and lower, you need to be a T4 farm. You still have people who are below C32 crying their eyes out. I'm a bully, I'm a dictator, I'm ruining the world. I'm like, it's been 5 years. If you are not C32...
So wait, hold on. Look at this shit. Like, I just looked at it. I have, like, on this account, I have, like, 900 days played. V-Time, show your shit, bro.
Raz just pops in, interrupting people.
You know me, it's business as usual.
That's crazy, especially you're in 151, you know, goat, man. Like, dude, that's just fucking bonkers.
Yeah,
you know,
they should
like,
be.
I'm in 425. Like, okay, sure, there might be some random C32s that just play on Sundays or some dumb shit, but like, no, not in 151. Like, that's not okay. You know, like, it's not okay. Those guys die and cry, and that's just all there is to it.
And then you get called a bully, and you're ruining the game.
Yeah, but anybody who's worth a fuck in your nation knows that you're not those things. You know, you're just taking care of business because those are the ones that aren't going to show up on Sunday, and their bubble's going to magically fucking drop, and they got 2 million troops. Like, no.
What you need to do is calculate.
We have this issue. Farms are more important than lanes at the moment. They're more important.
You should calculate how much uranium they should have gathered up until this point to determine what level they should be at.
So here, this is perfect. You know, like, this is what I did, and, you know, whatever. It's however many 900 days coming. I'm going to go look at my sub account. So I have a sub account in 425. I built it when a majority of the nation was C20, right? And I started building it then. I built it with $0. I've never spent $1 on that damn sub account, and it gives me a gauge on where people should be, right? So that count is like 650 LRA and like 400 or 500 melee HP. It's got like 1.5 million troops, and it's currently a C33 working on a C34. Obviously, I don't play it. I don't play it, right? So I don't fucking, you know, get all the rewards type conversation. I do dailies on it. I farm and I kill stupid people in my nation.
And that's the way it should be.
You should. And from a calculated point of view, you should be T34 by now, or T35.
Well, depending on what nation you're in. I mean,
in my nation.
No, but I did it from scratch though. Literally not $1.
Every free to play player should be T34 right now. They started like fucking 900 days ago.
Yeah, but League God, he just said he's not playing it that much. If you're a free to play player, you should be.
I was just gonna say,
work. You better put in work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if they were doing everything, you know, that I'm doing, plus being active on a daily basis with it being a main account, they should definitely have further growth than what I am. So I use it as a gauge, and when those people pop up, I literally go into my sub account and I post for my nation. Listen, I never spent $1 here, whatever. Why is my account stronger than yours? You just leaked fucking 1 million points in Void, or 1 million troops in Void, I should say. So no, absolutely not. You become T4, or I'm gonna mark you red. You and your whole alliance.
you know what it is? I think one of the reasons behind, this is one of the conversations that Woody wanted to have was about civil war.
Yeah.
One of the main reasons behind civil war is always feelings, emotions, and people carrying their friends. Like, it's
You
like...
know what?
Dude.
I disagree. I disagree. You know what it is? It's fucking sub accounts.
You're right.
It is to a sense, but it's also like, oh, they're my friend. I've been playing with them so long.
Who cares?
I
It's a
can't let
fucking
them go.
game. It's a game.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that.
Right. But like the people that think that this is a fucking social app, like meant to talk friends or fucking date. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. You can find some good people. You can find some good people.
Raz met his last 4 men on here, so
Oh man! No.
You don't call your mother. You don't call your mother a man, okay, bro?
Hey, she's got a big old hog, man.
Damn, you went there.
I know.
No, but what I mean is, like, this. Don't get me wrong. Some relationships.
I hear that though. I got a couple of guys that are, that I would call a farmer. In my alliance per se. I wouldn't kill him. I'd let somebody else kill him, but I personally wouldn't do it.
But do they fuck up? Is the question.
No, they don't fuck up, or they wouldn't be in my alliance.
That's
right?
different. That's the difference.
They sit there in their shield and they talk shit on Saturdays, and whatever. They play some sort of purpose for the alliance, in some regard. But yeah, I've been playing with the guy for 3 years.
Also,
So,
there's also a social aspect to the game where you meet people on the game that you end up maybe befriending in real life.
But like if we merge tomorrow and top alliance from said nation wants to merge with us, homeboy's out. And I hope he fucking does good in the next alliance. Like he's got to go though.
Right.
So Nico, here's a question. So you're saying you're paying someone, who doesn't give away points. So like, to be honest, our nations, we're getting there. Like, trust me, it's getting there now. So we're in a good place now, if I'm honest with you. But there was conversations like people would come and go, oh, but my farm has never given away points. Okay, I get it. But if you set a nation rule where, anything below C32 needs to be T4, and then, you as the top alliance having your farms not have T4, and you're like, oh, I'm top alliance, I don't have to do that. No, you set a rule, everyone follows it. Oh, I don't give points. What do you mean? No, you still need to do T4. Do you agree with that? Just because you don't give points, you still need to follow everyone else.
Look, everybody screws up. The internet screws up. You give yourself as least possibility for failure.
Exactly.
So in my nation, we had something like that happen not too long ago. So basically, what it was we had a good clan, but they did have some farmers in there that doesn't really do shit. And like this is when we had multiple alliances, right? I always felt like if you're only as strong as your weakest person, right?
Right.
But I also feel like it's also a team effort at the end of the day. So I feel like, I'm not saying that farmers are like, useful in any way. They have their place, even though it's very minor in the world. I just feel like they'll either like help resources to somebody else that is a warrior. So they'll help out. I'm not saying that they give them a right to live or any of that shit. Burn them, if you feel like you have to. I think it's like on an as basis, like per what is it? You just have to look at per case. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the farmers I saw in 373, I saw some people with potential. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I could do something with this. You know what I'm saying? I could teach these guys how to fight.
Yeah. So listen, I agree with, and we talked about this the other night, Raz. But like, there's no reason for that guy who has potential and that can be potentially trained up. Now this is all with potential, right? This is I have the quotation marks with my fingers going right now. like this is all potential, right? But
like one of these things.
That guy does not need to be 60 fucking million BP in no scenario.
Not in only 29 million kills.
Right? In no scenario is said person needing to be potentially trained up, potential warrior, potential farmer, potential anything. There is no scenario where he needs 60 million BP.
He's just potentially stupid. That's all it is.
I mean, what he is he's a fucking liability and the reason why you're going to lose the Void War.
Well, what it is like if you increase the stress level of your good players and your spenders, that is not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Because
very true.
you're
That's very true.
relying on that.
Matty, do you
Yeah.
remember when I
I mean,
when I had a
just let me ask you a
conversation?
question. What happens in 524, Maddie, if in fact you guys are on a neck and neck void war, right? And everybody, you guys fucking press Alliance Shield, right? Like everyone says, fuck it, like let's just chill, Alliance Shield. And you got Homeboy and other Alliance, number 2 Alliance. Homeboy's got 50 million BP. And all of a sudden, the monster of the other nation just slaps.
Yeah. And that's,
Right?
you know what? That's happened. That's happened.
What are you gonna do? What happens to that guy when 524 loses the Void War because of that?
Oh,
What happened?
he would get smacked down. Like I mean,
Right? Like it didn't.
like-
Nobody would say anything. They would wait like a week or whatever. Like the moment his bubble dropped, he's dead. Right?
Yeah,
much,
and they
yeah.
would know it too, so they'd probably stay bubble for a couple of weeks till it slipped one day.
See, do you know what? This is the part where you guys have the upper hand because, for example, someone like Lead God who has a mega city, yeah. Matty, you've got a really good alliance. I've seen your alliance. Now, what you've also got to understand is, you know, when for someone like me, like I'm not the strongest in the nation, but you know, everyone hates me, and I'm okay with it because I kind of do the jobs that people don't want to do. You know, I'll kill the people. I don't care if they hate me. You got to leave, go to another nation. I don't care. The thing is, when you have other people stronger than you, who protect, these people, that's where the challenge is.
That's ramp. That's a 373 all over again.
Yeah.
There you go. But you got problems. Obviously, you got to work through it, and of course, there's language barriers, and people do get offended very easily and things like that. But
I mean, I would just hope.
Yeah.
I would just hope in your nation, if there is somebody stronger than you, that is the monster or whatever the case is, that they want to win, and if they have any other, forecast other than wanting to win, everything else needs to be looked at aside. I mean, if it came down to it, and my homeboy fucking lost his shield, like the guy's got to die, before he, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't, I don't know. I feel like
you can't
let that
emphasize it
happen.
any more than that.
Yeah. Look, if somebody's shield dropped in our alliance, I mean, I would hope that they would ping the other alliance in Discord to see if they've got someone big enough to level him before the other nation did, because it's going to happen.
Well, let's talk about that really quick, right?
Unless you have a shit ton to defend, but even if you have a shit ton to defend, you have, but listen, that could be a big monster trap for the right alliance.
It could be a trap. I mean, but it depends on the situation too.
I think, remember I said to you a while ago, and I think you quoted me on one of your podcasts. Remember I said, the big guys allow you to coexist. It's not the other way around. They can go around killing you. Like Lead God, for example, he can go around killing you. No one can do anything.
True.
But he allows these other guys to play and coexist.
True.
And this is the part they can't get in their frigging brain.
Wait, who?
The farmers.
These farmers, these people.
And what nation? And what nation?
Every nation has.
Any
Every nation has that.
Yeah, we all have.
I've downloaded.
I mean, Raz, bro. Like again, if you really wanted to go back to Civil War and all that, like you yourself, without a team, could go hurt everybody in that nation. There's nobody that in that nation that you couldn't hurt over time. Like sure, there might be a big fat BP guy, but if you SOS them and skilled them enough, bro, that shit'll fucking piss people off. So it's like at the end of the day, man, like a guy like you or any guy like of those stats, that's the number one guy. You allow everybody to exist, bro. I 100% agree with that. And if I was an asshat or a fucking dictator, quote unquote, I'd go kill the whole fucking nation, over some dumb shit, whatever. We just didn't beat 299 in global. Maybe I should go kill everybody type conversation.
There you go. Exactly. And the thing is, you're like, look, let's work it out. Give people chances. And the thing is, you give so many chances. You say, oh look, like bubble or have purge and do this and do that, and they can't follow basic rules, and then they cry, why are you hitting me for? Why are you ruining my game? It's just I don't understand why people can't get this in their head. It's like the most basic thing.
I mean, what I normally do is I basically break it down to them. Like this is what I do.
No. You don't tell them. If
My nation's
you don't
actually
know
a
why
really
you
good
got
place.
fucking hit, then you deserve it. I mean,
No,
you better know.
Let me ask you a question. Have you guys ever tried to kill a city that was fucking that the bubble dropped and it happened to be a trap?
Yeah,
I've
have
done that before.
I have, yes, I have. You're like, oh, that was a trap. Fuck. Well, I fell for it.
I've actually hit people in void, not realizing that they're part of my nation. You know, sometimes you just see a target and a bubble drops, and I've gone and zeroed someone with 5 fleets, and then I get a message saying, "I'm in your nation." I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't realize." I'm so sorry.
Why is your bubble down? Damn it,
dude.
Don't apologize for that. If you can, the other nation can hit them too.
That was okay.
I was just gonna say that, man. It's almost like, hey, bro, like
bro, that's not the worst I heard. That's not the worst I heard. The worst I heard, the biggest dickhead I ever heard of, was what the fuck's your buddy's name? Was it Mac, whatever? So basically, what it was somebody posted coordinates on fucking on fucking on his nation or whatever, and Mac was like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah!" He went and killed like his own people. He like missed the enemy completely and killed his own boy.
he didn't. And then Mac was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Somebody else poured it in, and Mac torched this guy from the number 2 alliance with 5 fleets.
Jeez.
And then the guy messaged Mac. And he said, "I'm sorry" to Mac.
That is exactly the response he should extend, because
he knew he fucked up.
I know.
Because like Mac did it by mistake, but I think that he thought Mac did it on purpose, which ultimately should have been done because he had his shield down with 1 fleet out and all of his troops home. Man, he got smoked. You know, and deservingly so.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That happened to I got hit after Frenzy by BOL, and it really wasn't a big hit. But they say, well, what did he hit him during Frenzy? I hit him because his bubble dropped. We were barely winning, and we had literally 20 minutes left, and you let the fucking bubble drop and had over 1 million troops in the city. Yeah, I fucking hit you because of that.
Yeah, they should know, man. Like that's the problem, you know, and I have a little bit of that going on in my, you know, number 2 and 3 alliance and 425, and you know, I'm currently in the process of, you know, just letting them know that merger, you know, a server merger is in our near future. So, you know, if you don't shit or get off the pot now, like you will be forgotten, and I won't give a rat's fuck about you after merger.
Yeah.
You know, so
like merger comes, you know, you gotta let people go and bring people in. You know, it's
so our first void after merger, I did not score any points. I only focused on our own nation. Like
I did that one time.
That really set the tone, I think, for how things were going.
Oh, was that Matt talking?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's why you
what do you
quit,
mean?
You burnt yourself up.
You just stayed in your nation? What do you mean?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
He just killed everyone.
I stayed in our nation and killed people in our nation that were not bubbled.
Oh, got it. In your nation, understand.
So basically, you were the reinforcement in your nation, or the strong arm.
I was the one making sure points weren't being given away.
Right.
It was you're 5-2.
And how many cities did you kill in the first void?
Probably like 30.
Jeez.
And you like 3 to 5 fleeted them, like you killed all their troops type conversation?
No, I only did 2 fleets.
They didn't learn after the first one, you know.
Well, most of the time the bubbles just came, you know, I didn't hit immediately back to back unless I saw other red lines going towards it.
Right.
Then I sped in the other fleets. I was trying to be nice about it, but
Lead God, do you do the 5 fleet thing where you know when you 5 fleet, so you hit someone, speed in with the first one, then send 4 more. It doesn't matter if they shield, because the other 4 will still get in if the battle's still going.
Oh yeah.
And they're zero.
Nah, I mean you can combat that.
Razzo,
I mean, I only send.
Wait, hold on. You can combat that, bro.
I mean, you definitely can, and you can only, and I only do that in certain nations or certain alliances. I wouldn't do that against Raz, or I wouldn't do that against, you know,
fucking.
No, of course
you pick your opponents. Of course you pick your opponents. I'm gonna do that with any you can have.
But yeah, I mean,
no. What you
I'm
can
the
do is
guy.
like what you do is like before each battle is like if you send 5 fleets, and this is what people don't understand. So if you send 5 fleets into somebody, right, you think you're gonna zero them. If this dude's half a competent player and has enough heals and enough gold, all you gotta do is just keep healing the fucking troops before the second battle's over. Pop in Brave Star, don't panic. Pop in Brave Star, heal.
Yeah, but
then
you
when
do
see that
realize
fucking
if
plus,
you're a smart player, you're not gonna do it to someone like that.
Most people
usually
panic. Most people
Yeah, most
panic.
people. Most
I don't.
people,
Yeah,
the
I
most
funniest ones,
people. Yeah, I mean, not forget about that though. But if I can get you with the first fleet, Raz, it doesn't matter, right? So if you're gonna keep healing, right? What are you gonna heal after I already killed you the first time? If you had 2 million, now you got what 1-2 left. All you're gonna do
No.
is make me
No,
kill
what you do
all
is
your
that-
troops.
No, that's not true. Because what you do is once you heal, you deploy back, and that before the second battle is over. That's what you do, and it keeps coming
Yeah,
back.
but you
It keeps coming
can.
back.
You're only healing a fucking fleet, bro. I killed everything else,
No,
dude.
no,
That's
no, no,
stupid.
no, 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 because once you heal the first fleet, before the second battle comes, it becomes over. It goes right back into the hospital.
Raz,
So
you're
you
not
just
Yeah, but you already got to 800,000 losses. The most you can bring back is 1.2 million. Sure, it might sting a little, but you're still gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna lose half your troops, buddy.
But Raz,
I mean, all you're
wait,
doing,
hold
if you do
Raz,
that, if a
Raz,
C34 does
I-
that to me, Raz, all they're doing is giving me a shit ton of points.
Raz,
No, I'm saying I'm saying if somebody went in. Okay, let's just say for example, if I was like, basically what Great One tried to do to me at Void last time. He sent 3 fleets into me, so I'm like, all right, bet I know what he's gonna do. So what I did was I was like, let me just see what's gonna happen.
3
You know what I'm saying?
fleets, would hurt you if you didn't heal, right? That's
Right.
you at 90 million BP. That makes sense, okay? That doesn't make sense for a fucking 50 million BP against me, right? In a C34. For you, yes, that makes sense. You don't have any losses. Because if he hit you with 3 fleets and you don't heal, you're going to have a fuck ton of losses, right? Because your hospital is going to fill up and you're going to lose a shit ton.
Well, not anymore. Well, not anymore. It doesn't get hit me.
When I got hit by that 457 guy, that tough guy, the strong guy, I hurried up and brought my fleets back. First mistake, because
that was bad. That was really
I panicked. I panicked and I sped him back, and he killed even more of my troops. And I was like, "What did I just do?
What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I fucking panicked, man.
What I normally do.
Mac did that with Mecca G. He called all with Mecca G. What an idiot.
I was all like...
Yeah, but what you also do is like you just don't panic. If you don't have Brave Star, just don't panic. Just put Brave Star in, and that's it.
But dude, most people.
I mean,
listen. That red light,
I mean, that's not what we're talking about, though, Raz. Respectfully, like again, the only reason Great One sped in 3 to you to create losses for you, and if you didn't heal, you would have had a lot of losses. So, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about an isolated, just popped in your nation C35 with 40 million BP. I'm speeding 5 fleet. Let's put it this way: 333 Void just last month. The moment Void started, some random alliance, right, like the number 3 or 4 alliance, came popping in with a fucking 70 million BP C37. Do you know how fast I spent in 5 fleets? I couldn't get 5 fleets in fast enough. Because I didn't give a fuck what was coming. And he died. He's dead. He's dead over and over.
Like
and the key is, Raz, is that first hit is going to kill more than you can heal.
Let me ask.
Wait, no, that's not true either, bro. Because literally, what you can do is well, it just depends, right? It depends on what kind of what city level, like Lee God said. It depends on what city level you are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing that to a 80 million BP fucking C38 with 1,300 melee HP and 1,500 attack. Like, no, nobody's doing that. If anything, I'm gonna slap him with his Titans out and I'm gonna retreat. Then I'll win in points. Right, those are
there you go. Yeah,
do with guys
so you can
like
do that. Yeah, you see. Yeah, you would do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, like in my scenario, in my case, or just like in anybody's case, like that. Like I mean, I'm still like
in a Void, man.
Recalling
depending on the alliance, and if I think there's fucking rain coming or not, I'm sending 5 fleets, man. Especially if you're in my nation all by yourself. 5 fleets are coming to that ass.
You know you don't need to speed. I just port next to them. Speed the first one, and then send the next 4. Because while that battle's going on, the next 4 are gonna make it in.
No, I said
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah,
That's
so-
not true. If they bubble, if
slow-
they bubble it, that's not true. That's not true.
Slow is not in League
Bro,
God's
I'm telling you, that's not
language.
That's not true. That's not
Okay,
true.
but
That's
explain
not
to
true
me how
because
it's
they
I wanna know what Raz
Raz,
knows that I do all the time to people.
Raz, I do the exact same thing, man.
As long
as the first
said,
one
okay,
is still in battle, as long as you send the next 4, they all get in.
Before
Yeah.
they shield, if you send those 4, they go in. If you shield or not,
Yeah.
they're dead. I do
yeah,
it
well,
all the time.
oh wait, hold on. Grey One was trying to send 5 fleets into me, and I cut it to 3. What you talking about, bro? Like fucking, he tried to
We're
send
not
5,
talking
and I
about
cut it
you
to
and
3.
Grey
He did not do it the correct way. What they're saying is, so you send one fleet. The
Wait. I know what he's saying. Like, you stick all 5 and just like that, just straight all 5 in
Yeah.
there with no fucking no battle. Like they don't give a fuck if the battle began or not. Just set up. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, you could definitely not shit after that.
So what you?
Yeah, definitely not after that.
Yeah, you can
heal,
stack
but
them as long as there's a
Well,
battle
what-
still going on in the city.
Yeah, what I normally do is this is what I did. I literally waited. Like I was watching for that red. The moment I saw not even a speck of a second of red, I was already shielding because I knew that shit was gonna come. It's just a split second.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
if
even a split second. It's like a millisecond.
If you're in the middle of a battle, if you're in
Most players panic.
I mean, I blocked at least.
Yeah.
30. I blocked
for
at
the
least 30
unseasoned
from KTA.
For the unseasoned player, yes, that is very true. They're gonna panic. But if you like stay calm, you stay calm, bro. You still, you know what I'm saying, you survive.
If you're
As long as
playing
you stay
Void
calm.
if you're in Void and you're in the other nation and you see that red light come on, you're shitting yourself. If you know you got.
I was always calm except for that first void.
If you're Woody, then you're doing fast people.
See, I
mean,
freaked
you're
out.
still shitting yourself when you see that red, man. Your heart starts going, man.
I'm
I'm a fat boy, and my heart still goes. Even
No,
when
I
guys
love it,
put
man.
rallies
I
on.
love it. I'm like, this dude's about to get fucked.
I freaked out because I quickly poured it in final spot and just sent out because it was supposed to be a gift box attack, and I was late. So I found a spot and just fucking sped in.
I remember
and
that.
in the middle of the fucking
live.
attack. Yeah.
You were live.
Yeah, and I was like, no. I was like,
and the Monkey King came up from behind. I saw that shit.
yeah, like I freaked out because I didn't have time to even hide my troops. Like it was like, shit, I'm late. I gotta find a spot and just send, one of those gigs. And
Woody, when you play Void, do you follow the rule? Never hit from the same spot twice.
oh, dude, I always move. I always fucking move.
Yeah, his problem is he poured it too close.
No, I was I was the farthest person of everyone.
Watching Woody play Void gives me minor heart attack.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god.
It's true.
He never hides troops. Let's just call a spade a spade. Woody never hides troops. So if you get his shield down, he's always got troops on.
Don't say that, dude.
Boy Woody, it's your boy Woody. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this castle. Okay, let's go ahead and send this castle right now. Leaving all of his shit. Oh, look at that. That's great, man. Look at that. Look at this.
He was having like Ram on having his back and shit.
Waiting for fucking him to get smoked, bro.
Well, that's because he said that. I'm gonna start hiding my troops.
Woody,
man.
No, but you know what? When I'm in my nation, I do hide my troops. But when I'm in a different nation, because I port. And then I attack, and by the time my shit, like literally as soon as my shit's done, I bubble and I pour it again.
Look, I'll be honest. I thought they were gonna kick you out of 52 and take that city away because you were doing that shit there.
No, I didn't do it in 52.
You did too.
Shut up, dude. Shut up, dude.
They all saw it, man. They all saw it.
What the fuck, man?
That's one of the main things I do.
It's so easy. It's your boy Woody. Here's what not to do during Void.
Hey, they learn. I mean, this is educational purpose.
But what do you do when you watch your alliance players do the exact same thing, Maddie?
They don't.
No, they do. That's a lie, Maddie. That's a lie. They do.
Yeah.
So this is what I did to one of his little pops. So fucking what he was doing was and you can literally count this stupid where they fucking hit you and port, right? All you have to do is literally open up a line battle, right? You literally wait. This is what I did to one of these boys. You literally wait, right? Because this motherfucker's acting all fancy. He's coming in, he's hidden and important, right? But he ain't hiding truth, and he's too fast to hide truth. So what you do is you open up alliance battle, leave him a piece of meat right there, right? Open up alliance battles,
And
literally have like 10, 15 niggas like right there, right? And have like maybe 5 dudes like ready to start reinforcing, right? To trap him in that battle so he can't shield. And don't even bother reinforce. Just go straight for the fucking target where it says it's coming from and just hit him from behind like that.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
that's exactly.
But a lot of people, see the thing, a lot of people don't open up the battle screen, and to counteract this, not getting hit. Most people hit from far, so you pause.
No, I tell all my clan members look at the battle screen. I tell all
Obviously,
my
an experienced player like yourself, you're gonna look in the battle screen. That's what I do. I look in the battle screen, and then you find them, then you hit them. Oh, most of the time,
I mean, we're all good enough to know when the fight's coming, So yeah, staring at the battle screen is definitely the best way, Especially if you got if you have a command of a good amount of warriors in your alliance, GFK, we usually roll with about 40 to 50, when we're online, and they know, man. All right, here we go. Like if this shield goes, I need 5 guys to reinforce wherever he's going, and then the rest of us are smacking that ass,
Yeah,
that's smart.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing the last couple of boys. Why one of the last boys? Because we've literally been doing that shit. It's like, you know what? I'm tired of these motherfuckers.
I mean, because the problem is you just need command of the alliance because it's so natural to go for defense, right? Especially for Void because people don't like to lose troops. But if you want the most points, they're inside that city, not that fleet. So, long story short is if you can trap up that city, even if you kind of lose points on the defense because you want to tie them up, especially if it's a big boy like 150 million BP or so, because they're likely going to retreat. So you only got 10 or 12 seconds to fuck around, And long story short is you got to get in there, man,
Lead God, have you seen that video from NX3 when they trapped that lady?
Yes, man.
Yeah,
fuck yeah, bro. That's exactly how it's done.
Wait, who they trapped?
I mean, one of the better ones was Lumberg against Mecha G, man. That was a perfect trap.
Wait, what happened? I missed it.
Mecha G got Mecha fucked.
I mean, this is back last year, and it's pre-merger, for 285. But long story short is they trapped him with five in his attack. He flew into their nation and didn't hide troops. He was like 250 million BP, and they whapped him with 50, and 55 or some shit, and they cut him in half, man.
Okay, I remember hearing about that.
What they did first, they trapped them with like reinforcing, getting some people to reinforce, right, to start filling this hospital, and then they all clapped him from behind, bro. That shit was death. I call that hit La Muerte. Like that shit.
I'm gonna tell you guys like
a
super advanced tactic. Okay, so here's a way.
Everyone, grab your notepads and pens.
No, here's a way to handle traps, but you have to fucking trust your alliance. Okay. The first person sends at the target, goes SOS, sends in a second fleet. Okay. Everybody else obviously sends before shield goes up. The first person lands with their second fleet. That's when everybody else goes in, because at that point it pushes all the reins away, and you've got your full attack force.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we've been doing that shit for
right.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty standard. I feel like, or should be.
It should be.
Especially for big traps that are going to be defended. Like for instance, we're playing 415 this weekend, right? Like we've had numerous in 357 anyway. We're playing 415, and we've played these guys probably 2 times in Void and probably 2 times in Frenzy. They're newly merged, whatever. But long story short is they only attack during Frenzy and they defend during Void. It's what they do. So, long story short is they're going to have that over and over and over again. SOS, you're going to see 45 to 65 rain probably, because they're a big-ass alliance, the GF whatever alliance. And they'll have 60 rain, but they'll all bounce back, man. They're getting smoked, dude. I can't wait.
I love doing that, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I love doing that shit. Much better. Well, this is one time I did this. This is what me and my buddies did, right? So there was this dude. It was what nation? 420. What's that nation with tax 7 and is it 430 something? Lead? Is it like 430 something? It's like 436.
Are you talking about tax 7's sub account?
Yeah, his sub account.
Is 394.
No, his sub account. His sub account.
Oh, I don't know, man. I forget.
It's like 430 something. Yeah, 430 something. Okay, so basically there was a C38, right? And they were gonna go attack my number 2 alliance, and I was like, okay, these motherfuckers, they came in deep. You know what I'm saying? Like we couldn't defend against them because they had too many numbers. So I'm like, okay, well we're just gonna wait for this cocksucker to go attack this leg, and we're gonna fucking hit this motherfucker from behind. Before we do that, we're gonna see if these motherfuckers try to rain him or not. So what I'm gonna do is look, you go ahead and attack him, and then the moment right before impact, just fucking recall, and then everybody, and then all his rain's gonna fucking is gonna jump back. So it was like we're gonna do this shit literally when he starts attacking that lake castle. So he attacked the lake castle, and they're reinforced. The rest, I'm like, okay, let's just jump this fucker. So we literally sent one of my buddies to go attack, and lo and behold, we see some guys trying to rain, right? And they bounced right off of them. So we're like, okay, recall, boom, and then they bounced off. And then we just jumped and we're like, fucking 25, 30 piece, bro. That motherfucker lost like millions of troops.
Ouch.
He literally, I love when they get devastated like that, right? They get shielded up and they port back home.
Let me ask you.
That's the whole reason why we play the game. Especially, I would assume a majority of people that are currently in this podcast and know a lot of these faces. So, like that's why we play the game, is for those specific losses. My favorite all time, I forget
they're ruining the game. Void is the only one that we all enjoy, and everything is lossless now. And even with Void now, you can buy it back with this stupid potion rubbish as well. So,
I think it's affecting their revenue because it's making more people quit when they get zeroed in Void.
Yeah, so they're making a loss. Yeah, that's why they're doing a lossless.
Yeah, but they're making
IBP players.
They're making the potions so damn expensive that
I'll tell you,
it doesn't really matter.
I got fucked up in 333's Void, last month.
They were going for booty, boy.
Yeah, they came for that ass, but they got fucked up. That's all I know. Anywho, I bought that Void potion for the first time, and it's fucking expensive, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell
How
you
much
what.
do you recover back? If let's say you got hit. Void, obviously. How much do you actually get?
30.
I mean, I bought back 200,000 because when I got hit, I had 1.3 million losses. 800,000 of which were shredders and lasers, right? EMPs.
The ones you want.
Yeah, right. So long story short is I bought back 100,000 shredders and I can only buy back 200,000.
30%.
And it fucking sucked,
How much?
So yeah, I bought back.
Run you?
I mean, I cleared out the store. It was 2.4 million void potion.
Dude.
How much is that though in dollars?
A lot.
A lot.
Probably like
Thousands.
$400 or $300 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Lead is more than that.
I was thinking thousands.
I don't know, man. No, I don't think it was the thousands.
No,
it's
not
in Void really bad.
It's only 200,000 troops, man.
Yeah, but that's a lot, bro. Those are T12s, bro. Like I would say, fucking.
I'm telling you, it was like 2.4 million, man. I remember.
Yeah,
it was 2.4 million.
No, you don't forget those kind of hits.
Yeah, exactly. I lost fucking overall, I lost 30 million BP in the Void. In that attack, it was like 15. I was just going ham.
My boy Cool said, "Fuck you. We're gonna try. We're gonna jump inside of you like Kill Bill."
Man, they lost that fucking battle so bad. Sure, I lost some troops, but they leaked like a motherfucker, man. It was like 80 million to my 30 million or 26 or some shit.
Yeah, but I promise you fucking bubbled up and you were like, "Oh, all right."
The fuck I did, bro. I had 4 billion void points, bro. Suck my ass. I didn't bubble up shit. I went fucking hard as balls.
So it looks like 524 has Barry's Nation for Void.
Wait, what?
524. Yeah, Barry.
Oh, so 524 is going against 385, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man.
524.
Well, Barry, you might wanna just bubble up and go on vacation for that weekend.
I mean, they lost the last one.
Who's in 524? Oh, Maddie's
Yeah,
nation.
great one.
You guys had a void or a frenzy with
Ain't
him?
that bad.
Now with the way Barry's gonna play and all them, I would have to say that they have a chance to beat 524.
Yeah, Barry got it.
Yeah, but Barry's clean nation, so they might win it.
Yeah.
Barry does have a clean nation.
524's on a losing streak anyway, bro. It's gonna keep going. Don't worry.
Listen to Raz over here talking shit.
Nah, but you definitely seen the decline in 524 once Maddie left. It's
Well,
a way different nation now.
Maddie might come back.
Absolutely.
Maddie's not coming back.
Maddie might come back. Great one. If you can hear me.
I feel like a lot of people have said that, man, but that's definitely the missing link, man. If you don't have proper leadership, and I don't know who's leading over there. Actually, I think I talked to him during Triangle or something like that. Seemed like a cool dude, But at the end of the day, I feel like 524 definitely missing out on some of the skill set that you had brought there. So that sucks for them, It's good for everybody else.
And give my insights
Maddie,
every now and then.
What if your that 524 boosted your account to be maxed? I mean, not great one maxed, but like pretty fucking maxed.
So I had that offer.
Would you come back?
I had that offered by multiple people.
What if any kind of upgrade that comes where you ain't got to pay $1?
No, I had one person in particular said that they would give me $10,000 a month to play the game and stay.
Fuck, dude. That's $120,000. That's $120,000 a year just to play a game.
The game becomes a job.
Fuck, I'd quit my job right now if someone fucking offered me that. Like right now, I would fucking call them
because
up.
I would have to spend it on the city too.
The fuck I would.
But honestly, if you really think about it too, bro, like it's just a lot of work, bro. Like,
It's a full-time fucking job.
Yeah,
No, you're right. It is.
It's a full-time job with no fucking pay, and it's time that you're never gonna get back, bro.
Listen,
So that's
every
why.
R5.
That's why, like, I
R5
sit here.
boosters-
That's why I sit here on R5 with my clan, right? And I'm like, listen, bro. I'm tired of telling y'all niggas like not to do this and not to do that, bro. Y'all wasting my fucking time. It takes too much time and thumb effort because you gotta type, right? This shit typing like paragraphs of shit to tell people not to do this, and that's exhausting, dude.
Yeah, and then they don't respond for fucking 18 hours because they're on a different time zone. It's like, and then you don't see when they're online, and you want to kick yourself in the face.
Every
So-
R5 wish to be R1.
So I haven't even went to the chat, and I'm gonna jump to the chat real quick. There's only a couple messages. Chris says the problem with 151 is they're not getting 40 plus attackers. Andrew Lane says Lee God and a few of these players just became popular. Was trying to keep up with Drizzy, Yugon, and Rusty Nails. Chris says, "What do you got? Your wanker, whatever." And that Discord, Jason Rose says the Discord link that I put in the chat didn't work. Trust me, I'm looking at the chat. People are dropping in here like crazy. It works. And I think we're all caught up.
Woody, what subjects did you want to cover? I think we've covered quite a few. What are the other ones that you wanted to cover?
I'm going to get back into there. Sorry. I know I'm going to be going to bed soon, but let me check the subjects. Let's check a good one while I have you all here. They're up here. Sorry.
But back to while he's looking that up, I think 524 is doing okay. The folks there, nobody really wants to be the leader, so they're kind of splitting up and delegating more than I was doing.
Okay,
So-
here's a good one actually right here. Which events should you avoid spending on, and which ones should you spend on? Like, which one should you participate and spend money in, and which one do you think is garbage and just don't even bother?
Ironblood is garbage.
What's that?
Ironblood is garbage. Triangle is garbage. Duel is garbage.
Basically, everything's garbage in my opinion, other than Global and Void and Elite War. So those are like the three kind of things that I like to play. I mean, obviously, I play all the events, and it's typically for rewards or merit or whatever the case is. But like, yeah, I agree that unless Triangle has actually been pretty good lately because where after all these mergers, in the last, whatever months, I pretty much know somebody in like every, halfway decent alliance that's out there. So we've done a lot of no items or at least no orange, battles, in the last couple of rounds of, DOD or Triangle War. So that's been, kind of refreshing because I do enjoy those, events, but I don't enjoy, orange shields and fucking orange items, right?
Right.
So, like,
I
at
would
the end of
say
the day,
if
and
you
it's
don't
more
have a couple of
strategy,
monsters-
right? I'm a strategic thinker, I think. So, like, at the end of the day, like, I like to play without items or just purple or whatever. Just have some deal type conversation to make it more fun. Because yeah, everybody, well, not everybody, but like me or like Great One, it's like sure I can just whip out my wallet, man, and just like buy the event if I wanted to, but that's no fucking fun. It's not fun for me or my alliance for that matter.
And you know what? I think that might have been like one of the things like Ram was talking to me before, like you said, how much you spend a month. Ram was saying he spends 25,000-30,000 a month easily, and he was telling me that he was kind of sick of spending all this money, and basically no one's really there to match him, like to keep up with him, like in our alliance.
Yeah. I mean, the good news about, at least GFK anyway. I got Zombilly, man. I got my buddy Blitz. I got a couple of guys, man, that don't necessarily, spend what I spend, but man, they're fucking strong as shit, man. They're active and they're right there kicking ass right along with me. So, it's like super appreciative for me anyway. To have these guys, fucking in there, whatever, continuing to grow. Because we all know that, whatever, 70% plus, like, really don't grow that much,
Right.
So with Triangle and Jewel of Dollars, if you don't have a couple of monsters in your alliance, there's no point playing it at all.
Yeah, 100%.
No point playing it at all.
So
you're just gonna get smacked by someone with their wallet.
So you guys would say the events out of all of them, Void, Global Conquest, Elite War, and Frenzy maybe might be the ones that you would probably go all out on.
Frenzy is a testing ground. You just test formations from Frenzy. That's all you do.
But Frenzy, it's still like.
It's
still war.
Frenzy
It's
with
still
the
war.
with the addition of the towers, I think that Frenzy's more fun because more people drop their shields trying to attack the towers. So I feel like that's kind of fun, with that little twist. But like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because they can log in tomorrow and all their troops are back. Sounds good.
If you ask
and then
Brad,
people just become
have
Rambo and
on
Superman
Frenzy.
in Frenzy.
Yeah, and then what's even worse is like the farmer will come out and like get top 100 or some shit, and then like he'll use that as validation for the next fucking 6 months.
Dude, that happened.
You mean Raz?
No, that happened in our global. That happened in our nation chat. Like,
bro, you even saying Raz not even fucking valid, bro. Everybody knows I'm a fucking gangster in this fucking Discord, but you tripping. Ain't nobody farm, yeah.
So someone.
What about that?
Someone in hold on. Someone in the chat.
C30?
Hold on. Someone in the chat asked a really good question. What would be proper leadership for a nation or even an alliance? Like everyone said.
C73s at.
What I'm saying is.
It all
go ahead.
No, it all requires just time. Time, bro. Time is something we're never going to get back, right? It's free. It's abundant for a certain amount, and we never get it back, right? No matter how much money we spend. Right. We're all here talking about this game,
right? But
spending time.
The question,
when you,
question
yeah, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that.
All right.
Well, you're wasting
to show proper leadership in a nation, you have to have time dedicated to that nation, and you have to have time that you want to spend with people. You have to have time to get to know people. Time to invest in seeing what the fuck is wrong with people. You have to have time to sit here and realize what they're doing wrong. What can we do better? And most importantly, how to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody, we're all American. Well, most of us here are Americans. We got some dumbass from Britain over here, but fuck them. But you know what I'm saying? Like we got, we all talk a certain way, right? We can't do that with Japanese people. We can't do that with certain different cultures. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't rub them off the right way, and they hold grudges too.
It's language barrier. It's language barrier. That's why it is.
Yeah, that and just their cultures. Not even just language barrier, but just cultures.
Yeah, cultures as well.
That's all part of all war, though. Everybody in war has got to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Except for Koreans, they love us.
Yeah. So So if you look back at it, bro, like, sometimes when you embarrass somebody in the game, they take that shit to heart, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you can't. They'll never accept you. You know what I'm saying? Or like if you come at them in a certain kind of way where they feel disrespected, and even if you tell them sorry, it's going to be a really hard bill to bridge back. So you have to like go on somebody with a clean slate. And this is what I told you, Woody, about 373. You needed somebody like they could like talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's cheaper to get shit done with good politics than it is to keep constantly fucking going to civil war, bro. It really is. It's really cheaper, more effective. It is more.
Yeah, but I mean, it not at the cost of losing, right?
Yeah.
So that's where it goes, right?
Well,
So I mean, I hope that 374 is on an upward trend. Now that you guys have merged and done all those things, but like, respectfully, like, like your all's void win rankings, like, isn't all that fucking things to call home to mom about, all those things.
We won our last voids. We've won our last voids. We had to get it together. We beat.
I know, but y'all's overall win rate as a nation is probably in the 70s.
I think, yeah, for sure, that's true. Because we lost a few at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But then we were
I think 370.
So all I'm saying is I'm cool with diplomacy, right? Because I'm a diplomatic advisor per se, and I lead a nation.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Did you hear your last podcast? Look, if he doesn't do this shit, we're killing everybody, yo. And then the other one,
that is being diplomatic.
No,
we didn't get.
I'm super diplomatic, man. I mean, shit, I'm in a troll war because I protect the farmers, type conversation.
You basically went all out war on everyone. And then you got to where you are now. You didn't exactly get the diplomacy. You was going around killing everyone.
Oh, mate, let me tell you what I did. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did.
We know what you did. You said it yesterday.
Yeah. No. But see, there was more to it. We just changed subjects, but there was something else. I never killed farmers. I never killed warriors. I'm sorry. I never killed warriors at the beginning. So when I got hit by 40 castles, people started having the conversation. Why did we hit him? He was just killing farmers, and then that really opened up everybody's eyes. Like, dude, he didn't even really do anything. So, and like, and he got far with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just built the people's trust. That's what I did.
I think
but you've also got to bear in mind.
Hey Raz, where do you play?
Farmers, they hold grudges. They'll never let.
Hold on, someone was trying to ask Raz a question about.
I'm wondering, where does Raz play at?
374.
Nation 374.
Okay.
Wait, who's that?
That's a Miko.
374.
Oh,
got it.
Okay, let me give you my take on what it takes to be a good leader. And first and foremost, you've got to get your nation on the same page and determine what you want to accomplish. Okay, you want to be a fighting nation? Do you only want to be on void? Do you want to play all events? You got to get them all together. Then you've got to get the leaders in a room together and come up with some rules in order to give yourself better chances at those goals. The rules are pretty standard across most worlds with some tweaks here and there, and we already kind of know what they're going to be. Maybe not all the little nuances and crap that they want, but you have to have a solid set of rules that get you to that point. The other thing, each alliance needs to know their role in their lane. Okay? You're going to have generally one number one alliance. They're going to be your ass kickers. Your other alliance may be there to do some traps, try to get some bubbles to pop on attacks or whatever. Everybody's just got to know their place. And the key thing is just communicating what's going on and what the game plan is.
Yeah, and but see, that's what we all talked about. We're all saying the same shit, just in a different way. You just gotta know how to fucking break that little because everybody when everybody merges, right? Everybody's got their guard up. Everybody's got their hands up. You know what I'm saying? And the idea is to get them to genuinely trust you, and that's hard to that's a tall order.
Think about it. In the grand scheme of things, if next week merger were to happen and it was 425 and 374. Right, I feel like it would be pretty easy, and whatever, right? Just because the two leaders, right, know each other, or even if it was anybody else, in this room, that I see, I saw Big Bird was here earlier. He's open for merger. So's fucking Barry and those guys, right? There's a lot of guys still open for merger, like in our little, band of misfits. You got V Time, and I think even 349. There's a shit ton of nations.
Us, we're
So I feel like
open.
yeah, exactly. So for me personally, the only nation I immediately go into civil war with, right, without even a question, is 349. If I get merged with 349, like it's on for Donkey Kong until everybody quits, and that's just all there is to it.
But why? But why?
Because I don't like
They're
them.
warriors.
Why?
They're warriors.
Yeah, I do want to know why.
They're warriors.
There's
not
nothing
farmers.
about. First of all, there's nothing about 349 that's warriors.
Oh, come on, Lee. We could go. We gotta call a spade now, bro. Those same synagogues you might not like to do, but they could throw down. They fight. I mean, look, bro. Like I have beef with people, but I'm like, for example, I don't like Real Young. I think he's a little bitch, but then he's my farm now. But I think that he's genuinely a good player. He's very strong. You know what I'm saying? But he's just a poor leader. I tell
that's fine. It's cool. I mean, I might change my mind after like maybe 10 cities are reset. But like
the developers. I heard they got 3 developers in that nation.
But the immediate response is, we're not talking. We're going to war, and that's it. If you don't want to go to war, you might as well join my alliance, and that's just pretty much it. And yeah, we're going to war. But every other nation, I feel like it'll be easy. I don't feel like there's any other nation in our globe or in my potential merge place that it would be difficult.
Andrew Lane says that's your problem, League Guy. You're too cocky.
I mean, whoever that guy is, that's fine. I can be cocky.
I think he's from 349, honestly. You might.
I mean, what happened to him in Void, right? I mean, the numbers don't lie.
I mean, everybody can be, confident in themselves. Fuck. People say I'm cocky. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know who he is or where he's from, but he's telling you to bring
Raz,
it.
you're not cocky. What are you talking about, buddy?
So I feel if 373 to end this civil war and to actually be strong again, we would literally have to get everyone into one alliance. All the big people. Problem is
that's a problem.
That is
have a lot.
That's a huge problem. We got a lot of big cities. We just are all scattered.
Bro, yeah, right. And I'm like, dude, I looked at it when I went over there. I'm like, all right, let me go see what the hubbub is about, right? Because really, I'm fighting fucking 405, and like when I was fighting 405, they were killing warriors or whatever the fuck the case was because of pettiness, right? So I went to 373 to see if there was the same thing. If y'all were just fucking off and just beating on fucking, you know what I'm saying, like warriors and whatever the case because of some personal shit. But I came, I was like, man, these guys are really just trying to do the right thing. They just don't know how to deliver it. The delivery is wrong. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? But y'all are trying.
Bro, 996 days or longer, bro. You can't. Huh? What are you're thinking? There's still value there when it's 3 years in, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. They don't have a leader. That nation does not have. I would love to merge with 373, but if I win that bitch, I know exactly. The first thing we're doing is killing the farmer. It's the first thing we're doing.
Well, who do you consider to be a farmer, though?
I mean, wait. Let's talk about it. Okay, we'll go. It just depends, right? It depends, right? If they're invested in the game, if they dump money into the game, and they have a strong city, I can do something with that. If they have low kills or something like that, but they have a C38 over 1,000 LR and they built that city by themselves, I can do something with that. I mean, listen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have this many. This is your LR. This is what you're doing.
What about this guy? What about this guy?
Raz, if you go into a merger with that mindset you have right now, it's not going to go well.
What about this guy right here? Just by looking at it, tell me what you think.
Okay.
I think he's got to shave some fucking BP, man.
Yeah, he's got to go do some work in Void, dude. And like,
he doesn't fight. He doesn't. His bubble don't drop. That's fine. It's fine. But
okay, does he not fight because? Does he not fight because he's scared? Does he not fight because he's like protesting your nation?
I don't know, honestly. He just from day one.
You have to. That's what I'm saying. That's communication. You have to go see what they're why they're doing what they're doing. You have to go talk to them, bro. That's what I did in my nation.
I mean, it's likely a Japanese troop farmer. That's what it looks like.
Bro, the Japanese people in my nation are fucking goons.
Yeah,
Like, these
mine
motherfuckers-
too, man. I'm 70% Japanese in 425.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm actually going to. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm actually going to Japan in like 2 weeks, bro. I'm gonna go hang out with my Japanese niggas. We're gonna go throw down out there and do some fucking coke on strippers.
What about this guy?
Let me see.
He's gonna get some more blue coins.
Let me see. Oh,
He seems like the guy who goes to Iron Blood and
this
just kills
this
the
right
zombies
here,
and that's it.
this right here. Okay, this, in my opinion, is
That's the guy who spends 60,000 on medicinal.
no, wait, no, wait, stop. Let me retract what I'm saying. He's not a farmer. He's not a voider because I'm looking at his reputation. It looks like he participates in some events, so he's not.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a farmer because he's actually pulling his own weight in other events. But he still needs to go.
But
and, like,
as a
get some
nation,
kills and roll.
as a
Yeah, but
nation,
why
he's
is
doing
he in your
nothing for
line
it.
if he's not going to throw an X on the goddamn screen when you call for an attack? You know?
Exactly. Exactly. And on top of that, and I'm hoping BOL's listening.
Some
to
people
this,
just need a taste of blood. Some
but-
people just need a taste of blood to yearn.
Well, they won't come
Once
over. They won't come over. They'd rather hide.
They don't have. See, they don't have to come over to taste blood. They can do it from their own clan.
But Raz, you do realize some people cry if they lose like 10 or 100 troops. These people will never fight. Will never fight ever.
They
Yeah,
won't.
you know, I mean, bro, but how would you know that these people are that person right there? Look, bro, I'm not defending farmers. I swear to God, dog. I'm just saying what I'm defending is like if I see somebody with potential, I guess that's just the guy in me that because I like to train people. I like to make people.
Okay,
better.
so let me ask you this then. Once you find out that, I mean, what's the time frame for, you know, your
We'll try 2 voids. That's 2 months. Show me what you got.
2 months.
No, I agree with Raz to an extent. It's like, okay,
Whoa.
when we merge, we got to have a new world order. There will be a clean slate, but you motherfuckers got to fight because we're a fighting nation.
That's it. But I mean, the time frame all depends on how big.
Okay, and then what happens when they start fighting, but they're not good at it, and they just start fucking leaking?
It's your job as a leader to show them the way to do it, bro. That's my job.
Okay, how am I supposed to show them when they're in a different alliance and they refuse to come over, like Woody's saying?
I mean,
Right?
I've trained people in other alliances by literally giving them tips. I'm like, listen, this is just tips. I would just copy and paste what I have in my text document files that I actually like spend a lot of time typing. Copy and paste, tell them to read the whole thing and go through it. And then if they fuck up, if I see something where they're fucking up, I'll be like, look, you're doing this wrong. You got to coach them in between,
Well,
bro.
that's the thing. We've
the
been
problem-
through
the
that.
problem-
We've been through that, dude.
None of y'all motherfuckers have patience.
goes back to time.
We've been, Raz, we've been through that already, and they continue to do it over and over again.
But so you say, who has time? That's the fucking sacrifice the leader of the nation has to make. He has to have time. We just covered that. Who has time? The leader of the nation has
when
time.
you've got someone who's been playing for 3 years or 4 years or whatever, they're a lost cause, dude. If they don't know after 3 years, who the fuck is gonna spend time to go and train this person? Just kill the motherfucker.
Bro, let me tell you what I've done, bro. I've taken farmers and I've turned them motherfuckers into warriors, bro. This is what I've done. This is my accolade. All right.
Not everyone has your patience, Raz.
No, but see, that's the thing, right? But then, how can you call yourself a leader if you don't have patience?
Yeah, but you would have patience to an extent. But when
I
you
have
got
patience,
someone-
no, but I'm human too, bro. I get aggravated and eventually I want to kill every motherfucker. Yeah, bro. But at the same time, I have patience, and it's probably because I own a fucking business in real life. Because I have to have patience in real life to deal with half of these motherfuckers out here. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but the reality is, if you're a true leader, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have patience, and you're gonna see. You're not just gonna see the good. You're not gonna be stupid and call every farmer a potential. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look at analyze everything base by base. You know, case by case and everything like that, and be like, okay, he's salvageable, he's not. I could probably do something with this guy. He's trash. You know what I'm saying? We got to kill him. You know, you just have to have a good judge of character, bro. Y'all
But
motherfuckers are all
but
talking.
you know these guys can't. Okay, so I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. So you found there's 5, yeah. Out of the 5, you found 2. Oh, these 2 are potential. I can make them into something.
Yeah.
You know, they're bloody handcuffed to the other 3.
Titans.
And you killed the other 3.
Yeah, but see, I'm so glad you brought that up, bro, because that's an important conversation. This is what I talked about in 373. Okay, this is what I call warriors handcuffing farmers. All right, what do you do with that shit? You literally talk to the fucking, because you don't want to kill the Warriors. They're fucking awesome, bro. Like, they're the ones that like are gonna, even though they're not in your clan, they're pulling their own weight in other ways. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, because I had an issue, and there's also a small group of players that are farmers with political pull of the fucking Warriors, right? That they just are so charismatic that the Warriors really genuinely like them and want to protect them, right? So you really have to put it all on the table and explain the situation based on the overall spectrum of the entire game and how it's played. If these farmers are literally like causing more damage to the nation by literally handcuffing themselves with the Warriors, they gotta be killed. And you gotta tell the Warriors, listen, bro, you spent a lot of money, I spent a lot of money. We want to play this kind of game. These guys aren't delivering. They're being friends with you so that you don't fucking sit here and, do the right thing. And, you know what I'm saying? We got to do something about it, bro, because we're going to keep losing. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me when I first joined 374. I was like, listen, bro, like I could have went and get started on a killing spree and shit like that. But I was like, listen, bro, I'll wait for everybody to see that I was right in the end. You know what I'm saying? And I was right in the end. Now everybody cooperates. Everybody's copacetic. We won our last fucking few events in a row. I mean, I'm trying to lose the next couple because we've been winning too much, and I don't want that shit to affect our merger.
Just stay unbubbled. Stay unbubbled.
Yeah, I think patience, bro. I think patience and a good judge of character is an important thing for a successful nation, bro. And I think that you're right.
You're right.
There are some shit that, listen,
you speak to some people. Go on.
There's some shit play. There's some shit. Listen, bro, I don't disagree with you. None of y'all, bro. There are some shit players that need to die. You know what I'm saying? That are not salvageable. Okay, but that's on your better judgment, right? Because you're overall the fucking messiah of your own nation. You're the omega and the alpha, whatever the fuck. You can end it or you can keep it going. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't. But if I see potential, dude, and this game's all about teamwork. If I see somebody that doesn't know how to dribble a basketball but knows how to shoot, I'm like, okay, you know what? I could probably show him a little bit, and we could do something with that. And that's what it is. I feel like 373 lacks that shit. They had Ram, who was, he spoiled RNG a lot. RNG, they're so used to victory that a loss, they don't know how to take it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to take a loss. It's fucking terrible and devastating for them because they come from such a winning pedigree. You know what I'm saying? So when they lose, it's just like it makes them freak out. But loss is not a bad thing. Loss is a great teacher, bro. It could literally teach you on how to become better, bro. I lost a lot before I became this good. You know what I'm saying? And I like losing because I learned new stuff on what not to do and what to do. So that's what I did with my nation. I showed them loss, and I showed them, this is what we're doing wrong. And then fucking literally the whole nation was like, you know what, he's right. And now we're back to where we at, and now everybody listens to me, and then that's where we're at. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's growing. Everybody's fine with T4. They ask me questions privately. They ask me to scout them to see if their build could be better. They're in other clans asking me this shit, and I help them. That's it. You just gotta be a leader, though. That's all. Just a different kind of leader. There's many type of leaders. I'm not saying this is the only leader. We can lead shit like lead guy, where it's, it's either you do it this way and you do it right, or if you're gonna die, you can do it that way too. But everybody has a different form of leadership. You know what I'm saying? So some are more effective than others.
We tried doing the whole diplomatic thing. We really did. And every single time it seems like people break it. Or, for instance, there was no reason to have any academies nowadays. I mean, we're too fucking old. You know what I mean? Or even this matter, even have fucking farms anymore. Why? You don't need them. By time you have enough uranium to level up, you should have plenty of fucking minerals and shit like that. For the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Woody.
So
it's like, it goes back.
It seems like right, but it seems like people want to protect their farms more than their main city. It's like, what are you doing? You're going backwards.
It's just time that they put into stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Again, time is something we're never going to get back, right? So it's just there might be some kind of way, or
right, maybe we're putting the exact same time plus money into it.
Right.
So we're putting double standards into it.
Yeah, but it all depends, because at the end of the day, bro, I've seen also that it's not even just about farms, but it's just the way people come at people, right? I feel like your nation, like if Ram was still around and Ram asked people to do something, like if he kindly like firmly told people, listen, I need y'all to merge, and he felt, I'm saying, that's it. And I feel like, I'm saying, like
No, see, Ram has asked that numerous times, and they all said no. They said no. You know, then they started calling Ram a dictator.
Some people
Of
just
all
like
of all
being
people to be
with
called a
certain
dictator, Ram is not a dictator.
Yeah.
They would call
some
him.
people just like playing.
Ram was a good dude. Ram was a good dude.
Raz,
He
going
was
back
too
to-
nice though.
Raz, going back to your initial part, you know how you say, oh, if you have two people and then, you know, you tell them and you speak to them how the other people are not, you know, helping the nation. There are some people who just want to play with their friends. They don't care. They genuinely don't care. And then you have to kill the other three, which then cause the other two to get upset, who are stronger, who then cause problems, and then you have this all civil war and stuff. So yeah, no situation's the same, and I get where you're coming from, that you have to be diplomatic. But there are some people, if you touch their farm or kill their friend because he's useless, they're gonna just, you know, rebel.
That goes back to my point about getting everybody on the same fucking page.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't always do that. This is the problem you have, especially when you got someone who's stronger. You know, when you're the strongest and you're thinking like that, it works.
Raz, you're breaking up,
I don't
buddy.
think you did. I did it before, right? Wait, hold on. Out of a gas station. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
But it does come back to the cultural thing. Like Raz said,
If I were you, I would talk to Lumberg about how he did it, because he was merging with two nations that were in perpetual civil war, and
Lumberg ain't gonna be able to like Lumberg. Every situation is different, bro. Like every situation is different. Sometimes
listen to what I'm saying. The nations were fighting constantly. They had these weird rules. He just got everybody on the phone, and they talked it out, came to an agreement.
I think a phone call is better than typing, honestly, because you guys.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I think the way I'm painting the picture, like, oh, like my nation. I'm not talking about my nation in general. I'm talking about like there are so many nations that face this. Like 151. I'll be honest with you, we're at a good place now. We've actually have an agreement. We actually have a very good agreement now, and we're actually getting somewhere. So we're right. Like, and if anyone knows about the past of 1.5, we have stupid little wars, but you know that turn into big things, and then it stops, then it starts, and it's been like that since merge. You know, everyone thought we was gonna be a very strong nation, which we do have very, very strong players. Don't get me wrong, we've got powerful players, and we can actually be something. It's just, you know, you have cultural differences. You do offend people. Like me, personally, like, I'll be honest, I've offended people just by hitting their farms. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
You're British, right? And you're British, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm British.
You're from the UK?
If you have
we Americans can't stand y'all motherfuckers. We really can't.
No, dude, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Apologize.
Like, how dare y'all? How dare y'all try to pimp us out and pay y'all taxes? Fuck y'all. Nah, keep going, bro. I feel you.
No, but
let me lie by the British. I don't give a fuck.
If 373 had this line, look at the city rankings. If we had these all these people in RNG in one alliance, dude, I mean,
yes, that's fucking, bro. If I wish dude, I swear, I wish I could.
It would be fucking hard to be. I mean, 41 people and up is at least 36 and higher.
Bro,
that's
right now,
that's a significant number,
dude. Yeah, that's
Raz is right. You guys need to sit down and find out why is it they don't want to merge you. He's right.
And tell Giles to shut the fuck up. That's another one.
Oh, dude, Giles is like you. Jalise is like you, man. He's just like you. He's just like you, man. You guys are both trolls.
That's bad, right? That's not good. It's not good to be like me in a fucking nation you're trying to fucking unify. See, me, I'm an asshole, bro. And like my nation finally understands me. They know that I'm an asshole, but they know that I'm very smart.
The farmers zeroed you or hit you, and they got it, and they're like, genocide, that's enough. Let's just, go with him now. All right, you made them happy. That's why you got to where you are now.
Well, in all actuality, they popped my ass real good too. I don't think it takes a lot of balls to hit me, bro. I don't think those guys.
They got the balls, didn't they? And they hit you. So there you go.
Yeah, they proved that they weren't farmers, and then
And now they're inside. And now they're inside your alliance, and you guys are fighting as well.
They're inside my, yeah, because you know what? Because I was always doing the right thing for my nation. I always put my nation first over my fucking ego and all that shit. I was like,
So
you know what?
sooner or later, we're gonna hear the story that genocide. It was all planned. I planned it for them to hit me, right?
No, I didn't. No, not at all. But I did plan for. I did plan for them to finally. I did plan for one thing. Since I did plan for something that I know that many of them look back and they were like, you know what, he might have been an asshole, but he was actually a genuinely good dude. He's dropping money. He's teaching us how to play. He never killed any warriors. He only killed farmers. We were just sitting there blind by what.
So when you
killed.
go in civil war and you have warred people, you're not gonna attack the warriors.
I did. That was the only time I attacked warriors, and then like me and the warriors actually got cool. We were like, dude, I was like, I really don't want to kill you, dog. Like I hate that I gotta kill you, bro. And this is a superior castle. Like let's say if you had a superior castle, and like he can literally end you, right? Literally end you. Okay. Yeah. One tap, he can end your fucking game, right? Yeah. And he comes up in a message, and he's like, dude, I really don't want to fight you. You look like a good warrior. I don't want to do this shit, bro. But this is where we're at. I don't want to fight you because I think you're really good for the nation, and I'm not trying. You're gonna think differently. Like, this guy's not egotistical or all this shit. He generally gives a fuck about the nation. He knows that I do work. That's gonna be in the back of your mind, and it's gonna grow like a fucking tree. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
dude,
what
I'll be honest with you, dude. We did that in our first world. We zeroed the biggest guy. He was in the other side. We had war. We didn't care if his bubble dropped. And oh yeah, he can zero us. No, we killed him. Second merge.
Yeah,
the same.
you killed him.
You're dying. It don't matter how nice you are.
But what happened after that?
He died.
Okay,
he died again. And then he died again. And then he died again.
And he didn't kill y'all.
We kill people, but at the end of the day, if you play in a war game, you protect your shit.
Okay. Are you still in that nation with that dude?
Yeah.
So where's that dude at?
Well, at the moment now he's not anything anymore. But like I said, if you are on the other side and you're in civil war, you can't have this mentality. Oh yeah, he's a good dude. He's on the other side. You gotta hit him. Not that. No. Oh yeah.
I mean, I did smack a couple of them, but the thing is though, like I'm gonna sit there and I'm not gonna like, The thing is though, bro, is like you can be a strong player, but how big is his wallet? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, my wallet's real long. I'm gonna tell you right now, when that shit happened, when they hit me with 40 pieces, 40 castles, bro, that war was not ending that month. Like we carried that shit for another 2 months, and then they ended up quitting because they knew that I wasn't gonna stop. I was just getting stronger every day. So yeah, you're probably right. You probably killed.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Now, this is the point you're missing, Lance. When you're in a nation and you are pretty much the big guy, it's easier to get to where you are because you can, you can pull out your wallet and do things like that. There are so many nations out there who have people who are stronger, who dictate for the wrong reasons. Saving their farmers, this and that. A lot of people.
Those are idiots.
Wait a minute.
This is what I'm saying. How do you deal? This is the question that no one answers. How do you deal with a situation like that when there's a guy bigger that can kill you, and you pretty much don't, have the fighting power to do it?
Wait, Goat, hold on, guy. Did you used to play in Nation 1?
Say that again?
Did you used to play in Nation 1?
No.
Okay. For some reason, I seen D&G, aka D&G. I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
Is that the original D&G guy?
No. There's D&G and mine's DXG. So the message behind mine is 2 people actually play my city. So I got really, really busy with work and real life, as normal. So the initials of 2 people. So there's another friend of mine who's Diesel, by the way, is listening. Shout out to you, Diesel. He plays my city. We share the city. When I'm busy, he plays. He's in America. I'm in UK.
Okay, so Diesel
timeline works as well.
Okay,
yeah,
so
Diesel go.
Gotcha.
So basically, the timeline works because there's so many events that you can do. There's so many like global conquest and times where I'm sleeping and he's awake. So it works. Right. And he plays my city. So that's where the initial comes from. It's not so much the other guy from nationwide. But I have played in other nations. It's just I've always been in 133, then 132, and now 151.
I mean, dude, it's again, bro. Every nation's different. Yeah, I heard. That's why I'm wondering what nation you're from, because I heard of a guy that was actually a super fucking strong city, but he was protecting farmers, That is a fucking horrible fucking. That particular scenario right there is a scenario I would never want to be in, bro. Because
This is what I'm saying. But there are people who are in that situation.
Yeah,
So you know, like
sucks.
us guys who are experienced, we're supposed to tell these guys how do you deal with a situation like this.
Just burn him.
You probably have
ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah, probably have to
Just
kill him, bro.
sometimes it's going to be a CUNT.
Yeah, but see, that's not a 373's problem, though, bro. 373's problem is simple. They just don't have a leader that can literally everybody
But I
can
think,
look.
Raz, I think you'll come across a lot more problems than you think you will. There'll be a lot of people.
No, I've seen. Like, you're right. There's probably gonna be some other hiccups in there, some shit that I gotta deal with. But that's with anything, right? I feel like, dude, I
think
love.
you said the magic
I don't think Camel's not gonna. Camel would not merge me with 373, dude. Because that would just.
Raz, but you said the magic word. But then you're gonna spend time, get to know people, you know, find out what the issues are. And you're right.
I'm gonna invest my time in them. Yeah, my time is gold, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah. My time is gold. If I'm investing my time in you, if I'm typing something, motherfucker, you better read it. Like you fucking you better read that shit. Because I promise you, you're not reading. I'm wasting my fucking time. Then I'm gonna kill you. Because now you're wasting my time. I'm wasting my energy, and you're not doing literally what I'm putting on a silver platter for you. I'm telling it to you the best way, humanly way possible, with all respect, and you're literally not reading it. Yeah, you're disrespecting me, dog. Like, fuck that.
But that's like Matty D. Like Matty D obviously spends a lot. I've read a lot of his content, like, you know, with spy cities and stuff like that in his world. And a lot of it is very good. But you know, like when you do a role like that, it does take a lot of your time. But this is the problem. Like, yes, you have to invest time to be a really good leader. But you know, when you're like 2-3 years in, most people fall into the mental state of, hang on a minute, you've been playing this game for 3 years now. You should know the basics and, you know, grasp the concept.
Yeah.
And that's why they're like, look, I'm not going to, you know, spend that much time with all these things. You would, but a lot of leaders wouldn't.
You're right. To a certain point, I would have my patience would run dry.
Especially if you've been merged already. I mean.
But I mean, also look at that dumb fuck Morbius, the motherfucker from 592 or whatever the fuck. That dude was a fucking retard. He dropped like $300,000 on a shitty ass fucking bill. That was by beyond the most dumbest thing I've ever seen in all of my time in AOZ. And somebody just spent time with them and got him straight. And he was playing for a couple of years already, right? So there's always
is that the guy that went all defense?
No, the guy that had defense turret, unyielding, fucking mid-range, melee attack, long-range attack, fucking zombie attack, fucking everything. Like he had a little bit of sperm from everybody.
But Raz, when you got a spender like that, you are gonna, you know, spend time with them. Like I did it with another nation. I think Matty knows this nation. So there's a nation I used to play in 549, which, dude, they used to lose everything. And I actually got called by a buddy to go there. There was a guy who's the biggest spender there, had a C38, didn't have a clue. Took him under my wing, you know, taught him the game. And
doesn't that make you right? Exactly. And he's a beast now, right? Doesn't that make you feel good?
Yeah, but you're not gonna do it with everyone. Like you see someone like that, you're gonna wanna do it. This is the issue that I think Woody's trying to point out. They're 3 years old. You know, these guys, all these cities, you know, they're probably not mega spenders. Like, really, you're gonna spend all
if
the
you're
time
a C38 right now, bro, if you're a C38 in RNG or a 373, bro, you spend some loot.
Yeah.
You spend some money, bro. I'm gonna look at Woody's C38s and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna look at that and then I'm gonna go look at them and I'm gonna talk to them and be like, what's up? Why is this and that? And then I'm gonna get to know them and I'll be like, look, it's like a fucking animal, bro. You just gotta let them taste a little bit of blood.
Yeah, of course you're gonna do C38, but then, you know, when you're looking at 35 and 36, you know, some older worlds do have, you know, these cities, but then you're gonna be like, oh, have you got time for these people as well? Generally, you're gonna run out of time.
Bro, but I mean, we're all gonna run out of time someday. It just depends on how much time you want to invest and how much time you want to donate.
Yeah, there's so much time you spend in the game, dude, and so much time you spend in real life. Do you know what I mean?
Right, bro. You're right, but that's how I took my nation. My nation 374 before I joined. They had like a slight win streak, but they weren't really that great. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really a great nation. They had people that didn't know anything about builds, didn't know anything about formation. Dude, my nation learned how to fight through me. They learned how to retreat through me. They learned some tactics. They learned offices. They learned what not to do and what not to do. Some of them knew some shit. I'm not going to say that they're all fucking inexperienced, but some of them knew some shit, but they learned a lot from me. And, you know, and that came with a level of respect. So I felt like for me to get more shit done, you have to learn from the teacher. So that makes you more
I
open.
guess the moral here is look, get to know people, spend time with them, look at their cities, see
moral
what they're
story-
spending.
the moral of the story is look at the time that it's going to take and see if it's worth the effort. That's it.
See, we've sent
Well, I guess
we have sent you know, some of our R4s into these alliances for like 2 to 3 months at a time to get to know them, to talk to them, to fight with them, you know, like against in wars.
But Woody,
and stuff.
what's the usual kickback? What's the main reasons to why they reject it for you guys?
They don't wanna. Honestly, I don't know. They think that we're all tyrants, and when it comes down,
you're asshole. You have some people that are assholes in there that just translates to them to being an asshole and they're not with it. Bro.
I agree.
Bro, I swear to God, if there's one thing I've ever been sure of, is kicking a mid-ranger's ass, and this one other thing, okay, is I really wish Ram probably would have sold me that city because I really would have turned 373 around, bro. No bullshit. I really would have done some fucking amazing things with that fucking nation, bro. Like, I dead ass would have done amazing shit. The potential that I see of that nation, dude, is fucking wow. Boy, if y'all fucking got together, bro, oh, y'all be a nuisance. Like, I just, looking at it, bro, even if you fought triple merged nations, y'all can double merge nation. Y'all can fuck some shit up, bro. If y'all unified, y'all really could, dude.
Woody,
y'all
who's got Ram City now?
Faith.
Faith plus vagina.
This one.
What?
Right here.
So what's this? Is this person leading, or is this person just going around killing people? What are they doing?
He's a good dude. He's a good dude, bro.
Yeah, he's the leader of RNG, and he doesn't take shit if he'll give you chance over chance over chance, but when it comes down to it, he'll fuck you up. You know.
Yeah. So it's going back to your thing about being. So you keep saying that they call you dictators and tyrants. So
yes. So we make the rules. You know, the T4 rules for farms. Bubble. You know what? We started it with 2 hours. They couldn't follow that. Then we went to 8 hours. They couldn't follow that. So we went to 24-hour bubble. You know.
Okay.
They still can't follow that. So it's like, so when their bubbles drop, we got to hit them during war events, you know, so we don't give away points. And then they're all crying in nation chat. Well, they hit me. Yeah, we fucking zeroed you out.
This is your problem where it is. So it's similar to what we have. So the issue is you've hit someone, they got upset, their friends got upset, they've taken offense, and you know now they're gonna hold it against you. That's the problem there. That's what it is, and that's why they're not going to forgive you for it. I don't see how Zazzy's going to come in and make that disappear with a wand.
Well, if their bubbles never dropped and they didn't give away points and leak it, they would have never happened.
Exactly. You have to put it back on them. You have to put it back on
there's more. Okay, so Woody's not telling you some shit in here because I went to 373 and I did some sniffing because I had time. So I was like, you know what? I want to see. 373 interests me for one reason, bro. Because I see an amazing fucking like team, just like not organized, right? So that obviously as a teacher myself, that's gonna intrigue me, right? This is like my intuition. Like this is I find that interesting. Okay, so I went over, then I did some digging. And I got bored, and I went in. I looked at posts, battle reports from like over a year ago, comments made, and things like that. There's a RNG has an ego problem. That's one thing that I'm gonna call it out. They have an ego problem. They have some things that, you know, the way they approach people with this "I don't give a fuck" mentality, transfers a negative energy the wrong way to these people, and then the culture differences also amplifies that negativeness that they get back from it, right? So, you know, it's a little too late to try to change the way you are because you have a completely different image to these people because of the way you come at them in the past. For example, I think Face is cool, you know what I'm saying? But I done seen him, you know, plunder or kick R32 out the fucking mind. We're using this example because this is the most recent example that I remember. And I saw him plunder because people used to talk about how R32 was so strong, and Faith, you know, out of a fucking, you know, just ego, like pride or ego, like approach, he plundered him in the mind and posted it on Nation Chat. Says, look, I'm just leaving this out here so people can stop saying that this and that this guy can do this and can do that against mid-range and stuff. You know, that was an egotistical move, bro. And I promise you, a lot of those people that worship that player, you know, didn't like that because it's like, you know, you just kind of spit in his face in front of his fans. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, I get.
you know,
But
he might not be as strong as you.
When you're dropping, when you're dropping in the game, dude, ego's gonna come into it, and then the way you're gonna look at it, look, I'm doing this, I'm spending a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? I can be the ones, well, we can be the ones that set the rules. A lot of people don't like it, but the reality is, if you're dropping it and you're the one who's fighting for the nation, you are allowed to make the rules. But it's just a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, but like, look, bro, I'll listen to somebody if I'm going right and I'm doing like a lot and I'm scoring like first, second in all events, bro, and everybody knows to me as to be a teacher, right? I'm gonna get pissed off if somebody that like is like top 20 start trying to tell me what to fucking do, bro. Because I'm like, if you're trying to tell me what to do, right, then that means you know more than me, or that you obviously think that this nation is I know what the nation will need because I'm obviously investing my life into it, right? So like if I'm investing my life, I'm investing money, just like you. The difference is I don't want ego to destroy a nation because I know that ego's a big thing. Y'all think that I'm egotistical, but inside of my clan, I'm really not. I'm actually my entire clan actually clowns me. All my members
you're just an asshole outside your nation, that's all it is.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, so
I have to do an elite war. as we speak.
Woody, just so you know, why didn't you use Lorelei?
What's that?
Why didn't you go in?
Yeah, I forgot.
Lorelei,
Honestly, I did forget. I was thinking about that. I was going through. I was even going through my officers too.
Yeah,
I was going through it. And I thought I had her on there, and I went in there, and then whatever. I didn't do it. That's my bad. And I know
I gotta get back to these cars, guys. So I'm gonna get out of here. But like, if Samuel's hearing this, I know y'all motherfuckers have a hard time giving me whatever I want. If there's one thing y'all motherfuckers give me, just let me murder 373, man. Please, Cam. I know y'all motherfuckers ban me. You guys do all this shit, but I would love to merge with 373.
Just buy a city, bro. Just get a city. You don't have to get merged with
Dude, but see, I invested a lot of my time into my team, and my team's fucking solid, bro. Like, I got a good team. I got a good team of dudes, bro. Like, I'd hate to just... That's like...
You recently got the team after being killed.
Dude,
I had a team. But see, the thing is, I had the team before it because what it was a hit on me when I wasn't expecting. I didn't think that they were gonna hit me for killing 2 farmers. That's really what it was. There was no civil war at the time. It was just they literally just hit me over 2 farmers, and we weren't even beefing like that. They just did it all. So the leader of that clan did it for egotistical purposes, and that cost them dearly. And that's what happened. I didn't get killed by farmers. We were in the middle of civil war, and I was unshielded.
So the way you took it, so you see, the way you took it, you got hit because you hit 2 farmers. Fair enough. But a normal person in this situation, someone who may not be as patient as you, gets hit like that. Dude, they lose it and they will wreck the world. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, wait, hold on. I did wreck the world. I fucking killed every motherfucker in their clan, and they begged, like, they were asking, like, dude, you don't think we get peace? There is no peace. I want you guys to, like, literally.
They worked out for you, and they've now obviously joined your line. But what I'm saying is there are other worlds out there who have done similar. And look, they're still fighting. They're older worlds, and they're still fighting.
Yeah, like 52. Like 52. I mean, that nation's always going to be at war.
Yeah, but
it's going to be at war.
It's not war. They just kill everyone. Dude, they have no one that's going to face them. But I'll give you an example. 113 is locked in war. 1114, with that douchebag who just trolls everyone. What's his name? Forgot his name. He whoever he is, man. This dude, they lose all the time and they win one war and they get happy. Like, they've been in war for so long. They're rubbish. They're like a world that died.
Yeah, it's mixing its oil with water, bro. You just gotta have the right fucking.
You got kind of lucky that it flipped. I'm not saying, but you did kind of get lucky. It flipped and they joined.
I mean, it flipped because It flipped because I allowed it to, bro. I controlled the destiny of that situation, bro. I am the strongest motherfucker.
Not everyone would do a situation. Like, people will get butthurt. Ego will come into it, and they won't do it. Like, they won't think like.
No, don't get it twisted. I was butthurt because I was like, why did y'all kill me after all these events that I'm always first in? Why did y'all kill me over 2 farmers? And they gave me a bullshit reason. When I get I literally wanted to hear them out first. I wanted to hear, okay, why did you kill me? You hit or this academy. I'm like, bro, this is the reason we've been losing on this other event, and I had to make up more points. This is the stupidest reason you did, and then I killed everybody. And then I killed it to the point where it wasn't going to be peace until like literally, I was like, until this fucking leader of the other clan stepped down because it was just like he had an ego problem.
Yeah, but I think,
know
you know,
he did.
your situation helped because you are kind of the top dog in your alliance, dude. If you was faced with, let's say, okay, think of another scenario. You got hit by these farmers, and there was, you know, 1 or 2 power players a little bit stronger than you. And you know, you hit their friends. Situation would have been a bit different. It's easier when you're kind of the top dog, but you know, a lot of these nations, you know, want to do the right things, and you know, they want to win events and stuff, but they always have, you know, 1 or 2 maybe strong ads who are on the rebel side, let's say, and you know, they're locked in war because, you know, they're strong ads, and you know, they can fight against them. A lot of these nations have these issues. I get a lot of these questions from people. How do you deal with it? What do you do? Do you understand? There's no answer for it, and unfortunately, you know, when you got deep wallets, then yeah, it helps. But apart from that, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah, it depends on every situation is different. Every personality is different. Every server is different.
Yeah.
I can look at servers and say if it's salvageable or not. I went to 373. I didn't just chill in 373.
Why don't you just go and get a city why don't you just go and get a city in that nation?
There is one. There is one available.
No, I wanted to listen. I wanted to see what, like, I don't know what it is, bro. Okay, this is gonna sound really crazy, but like, whenever something interests me, like something weird, whether it's even beneficial for me at all, even if it's not, if it interests me, I'm gonna like go snoop around and see if I can figure something out, right?
But the way you talk, like, you have a keen interest in that nation. You clearly want it to do well. So why don't you just get a city and just go help them?
You just try it. There's nothing harm in trying.
Let me put this, bro. I did try, but it was gonna be Ram City that I was trying to get, and like I was like, I wanted his city. I was
But
like, you know,
it's easy to do it in Ram City when you've got all that firepower, dude. You do it with one that, you know, you don't need that firepower. Show them that, you know, the way you're talking. Obviously, a lot of people are listening to you. They think, oh, this guy is obviously got a brain in his head, and the way you talk. And at the end of the day, if these guys are listening, they're gonna have a lot of respect.
Yeah, I know. Respects me. Like at the end of the day, they respect me. They respect that I know shit. I know that Bo and all them and Ida and all them. They all know what's up with me. You know what I'm saying? We might all talk shit. We might all talk shit at the end of the day. But at the end of the day,
turn it around.
You know, I'm a fucking good player. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I mean, like, let's say if I turn it around for them, right? Like, and I want to. I thought about it, but I mean, fuck, dude. This is what I
it's
also
come down to the
thought. Right?
question, but the thing is, the only reason you're gonna want to do it.
Not even what's in it for me. Not even what's in it for me. But I didn't murder 373, right? That if I happen to be awesome, like I know, dude, they're gonna be impossible to beat. Like they really will be impossible to beat. Like in this globe, if that fucking nation gets it together, gets all the 38s, gets all of them polished, show them all how to fight, show them what to do, get all of them organized on times that everybody's most active in to do team attacks or team defense on, figure out everybody's fucking build, because that's what I do with my clan. I find out
if you do that, then you can say, but then if you do that, then you can say I did that. If you've got the time, then you can say I did that.
But you know what, bro? That's gonna make me neglect 374, and I did a lot of shit for them too. I wanted to, like,
that's what I'm saying. So it comes back down to you.
It comes. I don't have enough. No. I don't. I literally. I have some time to donate to them, but I can't be up 24 hours a day, bro. Like, literally. I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could, but then I would play in 2 nations. But it's really hard to play in 2 nations and be like.
The thing is,
I've tried 2 nations.
Guys, the thing is,
it doesn't work.
No, it don't work. The thing is, it's like Raz can spend all the time that he wants in that in our nation, but like there are people that just won't listen to him. Like they are stuck. They are stuck on their ways.
Woody, you guys need to find a common ground.
What do you mean by not listening? Like if I said, okay, look, this is the T4 traps. This is why we need to do T4 traps. You know, this is that. You know, I mean, I'm giving logic. I'm not giving people rules.
We've given them logic, like, fuck, dude, like logic.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I've been in the situation Woody's in, and I've been in that situation over 2 mergers for 4 years. It's only recently we've had a breakthrough, finally. But honestly, I agree with Woody. I feel for Woody, what they're going through. I've gone through it myself, like for a long time, Woody. So I get it. But also I do understand where Raz is coming from. But it's easier said than done. I think you have to invest a lot of time.
I mean, you also have to have a fucking. You also have and you have to have a pedigree, bro. You have to. They're not gonna just listen to anybody that has time. They're gonna listen to somebody that they know is good, they know is knowledgeable, they know he's about his shit. Fuck, bro. It doesn't help that I'm also, I'm famous for good reasons. I'm famous for bad reasons too. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look at that shit and they're gonna see I'm a pretty fucking. I'm a Halo player. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be like, okay, this dude's serious about this. This dude's serious about that. Let's see what he's got to say.
They're not going to get you until they merge. So, someone else needs to step up to the plate. Someone else needs to step up to the nation.
Even when it merged, look at Baba. This guy, he sold his city after the merge when he couldn't get his little way. You know what I mean? We fucking zeroed his big fat ass, and he cried and went into depression. Baba, remember Baba? Hitmonin?
Wait, who am I talking to?
343 and 343, Johnny HCC. Remember when we fucking zeroed his ass? He had 153 million BP.
Wait! You talking about that dude that kept running his city after somebody else? Y'all finally zeroed him?
Yeah, remember when we fucking zeroed his ass?
No, dude, this is Raz.
His ass last year. And we're like, fuck that, man. This guy ain't doing shit for our fucking nation. He just wants to divide it. You know what I mean? Just bitching, moaning, complaining, and He wants to invest in the city like he's a fucking C34, no fucking speeds, no heals. The only reason why we got into the finals in global is because of Hitman or whatever the fuck his name is came back and fucking spent $8,000 during global.
Guys, I'm gonna smoke one cigarette and then I'm ending the live because I gotta go sleep. I have to.
Yeah, I'm at the park some. I gotta go park some cars, guys.
So if you guys,
I can't believe they did this shit
it's all
over
good. I'm actually gonna go, dude. It's very late for me. I'm in the UK. It's 4 a.m. for me. I need to shoot off.
Damn, dude. Damn.
Oh, nice.
Well, this will take me 5 minutes to smoke. So 5 minutes, I'm ending
we got 5 minutes left. So I got 5 minutes left. I guess we could just spend the next 5 minutes telling each other how much we love each other and shit.
Kumbaya.
How much
Oh, man, I've put in the nation in the chat for you to drop a dick pic for the mid-rangers because we know how you love to bang them.
Oh boy,
in not a gay way.
I don't like to bang them, dude. I just like to disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? Slap them across the face, disrespect them, talk about their mama.
You've reached your limit.
Gonzo award shit.
Oh yeah, spit in their face. Yeah, the usual shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them, bro. Like I said before, mid-range is the LGBTQ community of fucking AOZ, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And Marcus Notorious, he's not fucking doing
Raz, you
Notorious
need
and
to
Scooter and all them.
They're gonna get a whole lot stronger. They're gonna get a whole lot stronger with this C41 coming out.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't.
How many people you guys think in this game actually has enough to max out to 41?
I think I'll be close. It'll be tight for me, but I think I'll get there.
First day, max out within 2 minutes.
No, I never do first day, dude. I'll wait for building, and I'm not gonna do this stupid nonsense just so I'm the first one there before someone else. That's just dumb.
So I know that Lead God will get max right off the bat. Faith, he's already got enough. Faith's got enough for max city. I think Marcus Notorious has enough for a max city. I know that the Boogie account, I'm not sure if it's still Boogie, but that has enough. Oxy probably has enough.
I think if I'm honest with in our nation, we probably end up with probably about 5 or 6 C40s within a week, 2.
But this is all. This is all. If it's there, that there's no new resources, will be that. But
if there's no resource, but if there isn't no resource, I think we'll end up with about 5 or 6 in our nation. We got a very strong nation, dude. It's just we're very divided. But dude, if we can get 6, C40-41s within a week, 2 weeks, that tells you about our nation. It's just.
Yeah, bro. With all due respect, bro, if your nation's divided, it's not gonna be strong. It'll be strong, but it's not as strong as it
No, we're not divided. No, we're getting there now. We're doing all right now. I think we're okay. We're in a good place now. and we'll get there. But I'm
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, man. But you got to put in a lot of work for it. Trust me. Like, I think I didn't do like. Obviously, I'm not saying it's just me, but at the end of the day, everyone kind of put in their part. But look, it feels good, like, because, dude, like I said, when you come from a world, or you've been playing a game where you've been in civil war for 4 years, dude, trust me, it takes its toll on you. Like, you don't want to be in civil war for that long.
You actually have you have legitimate PTSD. People think that I'm lying or I'm joking about that. You have PTSD after a civil war because you're gonna freak out in the middle of the night. You're sleeping, right? You'll wake up in the middle of the night, jumping into fucking your phone to see if your shield's up. You're freaking out or gotta look at your phone to see your shield's up. That's PTSD, bro. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That shit's a real thing in the game, dog. And that builds a stress level.
Dude,
stress creates a
toxic. Just put a 3-day and you're alright, man. Just sleep. I don't worry.
Yeah, no, but see, you can put a 3-day too, or you can feel like Camel might have fucking glitched their shield and it came down too early or some shit.
Oh, yeah, there
like
Civil War situations where that's happened, dude. And you're like, shit, dude, I should.
Yeah. So there is a PTSD.
When I
there is a PTSD factor in war. Yeah.
When I got zeroed,
the PTSD factor.
Dude, when I got zeroed for the first and the last time ever, dude, I woke up that morning and I looked at my phone, and you get the alert saying, your city has been attacked.
You're like,
and there was
no.
there's probably like 10 attacks. And obviously, when I saw them, I was like, yeah, I ain't logging in. I'm dead. Yeah, I didn't log in the whole day. I was like, there's no point. What's the point? I'm dead. I don't even want to go in.
It's the worst feeling being attacked.
Yeah, but I think the worst one, but like I said, the worst one was
but look, all right, but see, look at that, right? Look at that. You stressed at that moment. You were freaking out your hard drive, but you didn't want to face the music, right?
My heart dropped. I wasn't stressed. I was like, "Here's what it is. You got zero, then no." Like, it's not them. Some people think game zero is the end of the world.
No,
but you're gonna incur a psychological fucking like you're gonna incur a psychological like issue in your head that basically means that, oh man, you're stressed out. You're releasing a fucking a toxic. Because stress is not good for the body, right? Releasing a toxin that's poisonous to your fucking body. It's not good, right? That's not good. This game is causing you that. So it's costing you that.
I think this is the reason why everyone is the way they are. Do you understand? They take it so seriously because
we're a bunch of addicts.
There is that, and we spend a lot of time and effort to to win. Like, that's all. This is the reason we play.
But you know what? You know the big question. It's like if we know that this game, right, is costing us money financially, right? If we know that this game is kind of physically hurting us on the bad lows, you know what I'm saying? If we know all this shit that this game is doing to us, it's not really good for us. It's not even healthy for us. Why the fuck do we still play it?
Because it's like a cigarette, man. It's like a nicotine. It's addicting.
Listen, you don't know how many times I wish I bought a PS5 in COVID. Okay, this is the one thing I should have done: buy a PS5 and not download this stupid zombie game trying to kill zombie towers.
Oh, I blame my alliance leader. He found me in the Badlands. I was a C16. And fucking, 30 grand later, 40 grand, 50 grand later, like events and time, and like, I spent this much time with my girlfriends. Like, my girlfriend is my city, pretty much. If you think about it. Johnny, HCC.
What's up, Johnny B?
What's going on? But, like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of guys have this fucking city more than they have their fucking girlfriends.
Yeah, dude, everyone does.
Or a lot of them, they find their girlfriend in their city.
And then you have the players. And then you have the players who play part time. I don't care if I get zeroed, or I don't care. I didn't spend anything on it. That's the crack.
Yeah, those are the players. I need to make a YouTube video of the kind of players that play this game. Those are free to play players that love drama.
Yeah, and
that literally
what's their response? Oh, Camel said we can download it. Have you read the rules from Camel? We can play it. It's free to play. We can do what we want. No, you can't. After a certain point,
No.
you can't do what you want.
You're talking about a
Like,
farm.
yeah, you
You're
can
talking
do
about
what
a
you
farm.
want, but I can't promise you there's not gonna be repercussions for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
You
oh
know,
no,
I
we can do
mean-
what we want. Who told you can make?
I got-
Yeah, I mean,
get out of
this guy right here, level 6, he can play the game. Doesn't mean he ain't gonna be fucking zeroed out. I mean, yeah, you can play it, but I mean, don't be surprised when you're zeroed out because.
Do you know what? Recently we had a whole bunch of C6s pop up in our nation because of a specific message that went out on World Chat about how people are going to get killed if they don't, follow a certain rule. And
The
a whole
trolls?
bunch of C6s turned up.
Yo, listen, I got blocked by the trolls. Fuck, I'm
Dude,
bad. I troll the trolls, I don't give a fuck.
I got blocked because of a troll who trolled me. So there's this one douchebag, everyone knows who he is. He trolls everyone. He makes cities in every nation, and he causes problems. He even starts civil wars in nations. He's got no life. And this guy got me banned. I'm like, what? What did I do? I must have hurt his feelings somehow. He got me banned. I wasn't allowed to talk for 3 days, and I'm like, who did I offend? I didn't even say anything.
Oh, that's just their way of trying to get you to be gone.
Like, what do you remember when? Like, you remember when we zeroed Baba? Like, he would come on a Battle Frenzy after we've been grinding after merge. Like, we're grinding in Battle Frenzy, staying ahead in points. Some of them we were winning by like, maybe fucking 100 million points. Not even.
Right.
70, 60. And this guy would come on after not doing nothing, and he would literally he's the reason why we're losing these fucking points. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I don't care about you. Like, you're a C38. If you're not going to play the whole void, don't come in and just try and get a little bit of points or a little bit of this and that and fuck up our lead. Like, we were literally up.
Do you know the ones you got to watch out
all
for? The ones you got to watch out for are the ones that are going to open their chest. They'll turn up 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 45 minutes before the end.
Yeah, and then you lose the war.
Yeah, and they want to use SOS or something just to open their chest. Dude, they don't realize that they're getting 3 weeks heals. Yeah? For what? For like 200 gold. Are you nuts?
Oh, they're getting zeroed. They're getting zeroed. After they're getting zeroed. We don't give a fuck. We warned you, and then we're like, okay, join us.
I mean,
and play with
this
us.
is where logic doesn't come into their brains. It's like, you're going to get 3 weeks heal. You're not going to play for 3 weeks. You're not going to be able to do it for 3 weeks. For what? For like 400 gold. Okay.
Yeah, the people will be like, oh, we got to be diplomatic. And I'm always like, look, I don't do politics. I use common sense. Like, if you ain't got common sense, then...
You're the ones that speed to the gold mine. They will spend so much speed just to get to that gold mine that gives them 60 gold. I'm like, dude, do you know how much gold you just used to speed there?
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is beyond me how some of these people are just, honestly, dude. And this is what we got to do with.
It's like an up and down emotionally.
And this is what Woody's faced with. You can't teach stupid. Stupid is stupid. You can't teach stupid.
Yeah, you definitely can't fix it either.
Nope.
But anyway,
you can just run.
guys, I'm gonna end the stream.